Let's see, yeah, and we live.
It's the king of love track, baby. Take, wheel.
Come on over there right now.
Everybody take, wheel. Come on, take, wheel. Take, wheel. Everybody take, wheel. You got to speak to me, bitch, I don't give a fuck. Give you a jab to the nose and make you say what's up.
Come on.
I'm in the club, nigga, talk with the long barrel. When the music
I better stop playing over here. Look at you eating good and everything. Listen, I better stop playing. Don't be playing. Come on, what?
Got my indicator family and I don't
Need people.
remember used to put newspaper in my tennis shoes. Used to walk around in them jeans, the mini shoes. For money, nigga, I was too thugged up for that. Never told all my enemies I couldn't be a rat. But niggas told on me, nigga, they got it in return. Now I was living room in a nice earth. Fuck you, your whole crew,
All
bitch,
right.
'cause you gon' get caught. Blow your brains out in your
Your
life.
people, I want all your cast, all your people on your show need to be up in here tonight. You know what I'm saying? If they don't, we're not gonna watch them. If they ain't on, we're not watching them. See, that's how that thing work right there. You know what I'm saying? Listen, you want somebody to watch them. You know, come on, they got to watch the CEO. That's what they gotta do. Well, I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know now. I'm just country boy.
Just for my killers who just straight up murder. Leave you in the sewer dead just like a next turd. I got connects with the real fucking black mob. And I'm trying to get it right for my man God.
Okay, they ain't hitting. Who got Malcolm in the building? Shout out to damn Malcolm. I don't even know him, but he in the damn building. Okay, well, Malcolm in the building then. Malcolm, get everybody up in here, Malcolm. If they on one of the shows, if they acting, if we want the grips, we want the assistant ADs, we want all of them. Everybody need to be up in here. Yeah. Got my boy Tony M in the building. We got DJ Kramer in the building, the CEO, you know what I'm saying, Lucky Girl, you know what I'm saying, all in the building. We're gonna talk about y'all when the music go out. All right, Malcolm, we need to get him in there, Malcolm. I'm gonna be calling Malcolm all night. You know that, right? I'm gonna be hitting Malcolm all night. All night. Malcolm, if you don't get the assistant ADs and all them people in here, I don't know what's gonna happen. We gonna support stuff we can't support. Nice. I like this beat ain't hitting. The beat is hitting it. Come on. I think you're a singer. You might got a whole freestyle on your book, right?
I might have a freestyle.
I got an instrumental version too now. Hey, listen. I got an instrumental version for you. Michael said, not Ciroc.
Ciroc, Malcolm.
Uh-oh. Malcolm must know
Oh, man.
Got Peter Walker in the building. Where's Peter Walker? That'll be some little people right there. It don't matter. Shout out to damn Peter Walker in the building. Yeah, we got Peter in the building. Y'all better stop playing. If Peter done came in here, y'all know some situations to be situated. Shoot, Peter in the building. Stop playing with him. Yeah, they like that sound, so I had to hit it for one time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What's going on? Hey, listen, I'm trying to tell you, this is a fired up episode of Firecast at Night. Fired up. I think we got a little fired up before the show started anyway, but that's what it is. But everybody in here, hey, listen, man. I want to if you watching tonight, what I need you to do first is I need you to follow my girl Lucky Girls C. Okay, that's LUCKY.GIRLC, because guess what? She sponsored the meals for tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Yeah, with Dope Boy Dream clothing line. You know what I'm saying? She sponsored the meals, and we had my brother Jaju. So make sure now you people can't be sponsoring your meals we don't take care of. Okay, she got a hot clothing line out there. You know what I'm saying? Dope Boy Dreams. And so she came through, sponsored this piece right here. My man Daryl from Jaju's. He came through and he did the delivery for it. So you know what I'm saying? So listen, this is what happened. It's about supporting those that support us. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? Bringing y'all in. They did their business right there. They came through, handled things, and then to make sure this was successful so they can support and everything. So make sure everybody, please support them. Like I said, and I'll put the Instagram up there for everybody so you can follow Juice and Lucky Girl.
Lucky Girl.
We'll see. Dope boy dreams. Okay. All right. Now, I'm gonna get my mic right here.
Get your mic right.
Listen, before we jump into what I'm gonna jump into, I'm gonna go ahead and jump into one. I do commercials too. You better stop playing. My commercial game strong too. Listen, y'all came on the wrong show up here. Think the commercials ain't together. You know what I'm saying? Hey, the first commercial coming through is my girl Pam Moody. She has a nonprofit for truckers, and she also supports mental health and all those things like that. So we'll jump into the show right after this commercial break with my girl Pam Moody.
I remember my first paycheck as a company driver. I was appalled. How could I survive on $600 a week gross? Paying bills and managing over the road on a trainer's truck, things could get tight. I knew then that I had to help create the change that I wanted to see. To be impactful to the underserved trucking community, I founded my nonprofit Sunshine for Truckers.
Yeah, your commercial will be running too on the show too. You know what I'm saying? For your shows. Don't play with me. You gotta stop playing. One more shout out there for that, because you think I'm playing out here. I don't know why you think I'm playing.
He didn't let me touch the button, so it's all now.
All right, this is who we got in the building real quick. You know what I'm saying? Before we jump in here, we got Tony M in the building, of course. Showtime. That's my man Tony M. Of course, you got your boy Malcolm. Malcolm gonna keep everybody straight.
That's right, Malcolm.
Peter came in. Old Peter doing his thing. He said, "Sup, Miss Reed." You know what I'm saying? Somebody know you. Okay. Look at your fans. Bring your fans in. We got Jamal Williams in the building.
What's up, Jamal?
Okay.
6th Street?
6th Street. Doing his thing. 6th Street. Hey, pass that link on 6th Street. And then we got ooh, what tell his name right here. Taracia.
What up, girl?
Taracia. She in the building.
What's up, y'all?
Don't know what she did, but she did something, because you must know her.
Yeah.
Okay.
She part of the family too. She an actress, she a poet.
Listen, poet,
Got some
actress,
directors on
commercial
there.
director.
Filmmaker.
You better pass this link to some people. Because I just seen the last table read. I had a bunch of people in there now. I need everybody at the table read to be watching her tonight. That's what I need. And the reason why, I'll tell you a little later on why I want y'all to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna support y'all. It's gonna help y'all. Because one, I think what y'all are doing is dynamic. I did get the chance to watch it today. Okay, so shout out to me for she sent it to me. She said, you know what I'm saying? I jumped on it and watched it. So don't act like I don't be watching stuff. You know, give me a task. I'm gonna make sure I have it. See, I did my job, so I need that cast to do their job tonight. You know what I'm saying? They need. I watch them, so I need them to watch you tonight. Okay. Anyway, hey everybody, how y'all doing? Hey, I know we having too much fun already, but that's what we do here on Fivecast. It's all about the experience. As you can see in the bio, the little brief write up that I wrote. Which is great that it was brief, because it was so impactful. I mean, you got to think about like what this young lady on my left has done and is doing. You know what I'm saying? And what this young lady on my right has done and is doing. Yeah. You know, and it's so funny, as we kind of talked a little bit before the show, because sometimes I don't even tell people why they're coming on my show, or it's especially because I select people to come, but it's for a reason different than a lot of them think what it's for. You know what I'm saying? Sure, at the end, like I was explaining to them both, it does culminate in the end, it's about what they do and what they have going on and all that. But my show, the experience is meant for, it's about what we go through sometimes, and different things we probably overcome. And those things will help other people, you know. So that's the reason why I do the show. And that's what it's all about.
Don't be having me crying.
You know what I'm saying? You know, we're moving lashes then. We're gonna move some lashes.
We're gonna make me look. I already removed my hat. That's it. Okay.
You know, we're gonna do some lash moving around here, okay?
Oh,
and so, like I explained to them, this show is not like the typical interview. It's not, because one, you're gonna talk about some things at your will, but it's gonna be about you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna make you kind of think about some things a little bit. And but those things are probably going to jar and make you kind of bring something that probably can help somebody, you know, from both of you. You know what I'm saying? Because you both have remarkable stories. You know what I'm saying? Everybody does. So without further ado, you know what I'm saying? We're going to be family at the end of the show. I promise you. We almost family right now, but we're going to really be family at the end of the show. Hold on. What she say? Hey, Colby and Denese. Yeah, boy, I got nicknames. That what they call you, Colby? Okay. What they call you? Okay, well, that's what I'm calling y'all then. I'm not doing all the names tonight. I'm doing Colby and Nisi. That's what we're doing. So what I do is I bring y'all in, let y'all kind of tell people a little brief summary of who you are, and then what I go from there, do my thing. So we're gonna start. Whoever want to start, but I want to bring to the stage my girls, Colby and Nisi. Oh, they came in with the whoop whoop at the same time.
Hey.
Okay, so who started off?
Nisi.
Okay, started off, Nisi. You
My boo over there.
Okay, now that's who I met right there.
That's
Look,
right.
that's who I met right there. Shout out to my girl J Mac. J Mac had a great event, and Nisi was at the event, and this was months ago.
Yeah.
Months ago, it was at a wedding, and but no, it wasn't a wedding. It was a wedding shower, and so I think shout out to Felicia. But I think where me and her really met, we met in the elevator. It was in the elevator. We went up the elevator together. Okay. And then we went in there. You know what I'm saying? My energy be so strong. You know what I'm saying? Listen, it just damn conversation. Shout out to my energy. You know what I'm saying? Look, she just started talking to me, and then you know, she was opening up her soul. She was like, yeah, because I feel like I was over it. And I said, yeah, let me go ahead and do this thing, this open thing. My energy just giving off, just pulsating. And I said, you know what? You got to come on my show. And she's like, oh, okay, you know, get it. Okay, I'm gonna do it. And then J Mac said, no, girl, you need to go. You know, so without further ado, let's go ahead. Nisi. Who we got over here? Well, you know, you can work that. You gotta put that mic now. I know you didn't like it.
I'm over here like this. Okay. Let me make sure.
Oh, we got the director. Check the levels
All
on
right
you.
now.
How about that? Is that good?
That's Malcolm. He should have been here checking the audio.
Say something.
Right now.
Get your goddamn mic in front of her mouth.
So. Oh, okay.
There you go. Get in that mic.
Don't play like we ain't got the real equipment in here. Don't act like I ain't got real equipment.
Me and Mike's don't get along, but we're gonna get along tonight.
Okay.
I got this
Tell people who you are. They're right there.
Well,
Who you are?
you know, everybody, I'm Denese Reed, and I am a realtor. I'm not just a Houston realtor. I'm a Texas
but
realtor.
say that you gotta say it. Get up on the mic and say that again. You who?
I am a realtor.
But you ain't just a what? You realtor. You said
I am
you.
a Texas realtor.
She said Texas. She said she on the board everywhere, all over the daggone state. She ain't just worried about the city. She all over the state.
Exactly.
Where you want some real estate at?
I work for real estate at Connect Realty.
Okay, you connecting people at Connect.
Mhm.
Okay.
Absolutely. That's what we do. So I do that. I do that.
Hey, come on. I'm be shy, G. Yeah, you ain't shy. Go ahead.
No, she not. No,
You
she
know,
not.
I got a little liquid to purse tonight, so I'm all right. You know, I'm feeling good. So, I'm a real estate agent here in Texas. I also do other parts of real estate. I help out investors. I also do short-term rentals. I'm a property manager. So.
Ooh.
So on the side from that, you know, I also own a boutique.
Hold on now. Oh, Nieces Pieces.
Pieces.
Nieces Pieces, like Reese's Pieces.
Yeah,
It's Nieces Pieces.
Pieces.
Damn, shout out to damn Reese's Pieces. What?
Not Reese's Pieces.
Yes.
Nieces Pieces.
Come on.
Nieces
No, I
Pieces.
said Nieces.
So it's like it's
You
my
ain't trying to
name,
fix my
right?
daggone talk. Now, I know I'm a country
My
boy
bad.
now. You trying to say
Country
all right.
girl. We country
You know,
together.
shout out to hit the button.
Yeah.
Hit that damn yellow button. She got the button tonight.
I got the button.
Okay.
So Niece's Pieces Closet is my business name. Niece's Pieces, as you can see, is my name.
Yeah.
Niece's is my pieces.
Oh, them your pieces.
Yeah,
Okay.
So basically, how that started, quick story.
Yeah,
is
go on,
the
tell us.
fact, it's the fact that it's the different pieces, the different outfits that I have, like unique pieces,
Uh-huh.
and I put these pieces together. Sometimes it can just be like a simple black dress,
Right.
and I will accessorize it in a way that it would make it so totally different.
Oh, so you put that thing together.
Exactly.
Okay.
So,
Yes.
so it started off me styling different people, and then I was like, you know what, I need this type of piece, and then I'll like create something for different people, and I've done that. I dress Shacolby.
Yeah.
She's my brand
Yeah,
ambassador.
Oh, for real?
Brand ambassador.
Okay, that's why you be hitting it. I check your outfit. So your outfit game is strong.
Thank you. Thank you.
And you were doing that? That's you?
Mhm.
That's
You be doing your thing.
She's my Barbie doll. So I love it.
I love it.
So I do that, and I also have my boutique online, Niece's Pieces, closet.com. And
Don't worry, we're gonna put it up there. It's gonna be streaming across the bottom of the daggone screen.
That's happening. And so I'm enjoying myself. I think it was a passion of mine. It was something fun for me, and I made it into a business.
Yes.
Okay. Shout out to that right there. Shout out to that and Colby.
What up?
What's going on? Give him tell him a brief thing who Colby is.
I am Shacolby Shentell,
Ooh.
and I am a lover of the arts. That's in many different forms: filmmaking, poetry, music, I am a songwriter. I do events. I just did my second painting and poetry sold out event. You know, I love what I do. I love creating, and so I create in many different ways. So you know, it'd be so hard to when people say, "Well, what do you do?" You know, I'm a creator. I'm a storyteller, and it just depends on what way I want to tell the story. Whether I'm gonna make a movie about it, whether I'm gonna make a play about it. You know, I enjoy what I do, and I'm going to do it to the fullest. So, yeah, short and sweet.
Okay, but don't think it'll be short, because we're going to get up in here now.
Okay.
I
just gave the first little short version.
Okay,
you know?
cool. We getting in there on the books on you. Okay, yeah. What did you say? She said female bosses all day. They don't play. I told this, and that's what we coming on the show. Yeah, listen, don't play. We got Stay True to Hair Care Products by Kenya Alexander. Yes, amazing pieces. Oh, Kenya, like she know what you be putting together. So.
Kiana Alexander, shout out.
What Kiana do?
My makeup and hairstylist.
Oh, Kiana, you got your makeup game strong, Kiana. Okay, Kiana, make sure you call tonight. We're gonna have the number up here. So listen, my show is 4-4. You can call in and everything. This ain't a regular show now. Yes. This ain't when you leave. You talking about when it's gonna broadcast. This ain't this place right here. That's why people got to be on. That's why people have to be on IG, because they'll forget they were on a show because they don't know when they're gonna post the show. True. My stuff be right then.
Right then and there. We
live right there. You call in and everything.
I'm a drink.
We're not editing nothing. Ain't no edit on this thing right here. Look at y'all. So we're gonna come back now in 1 second. We're gonna get a nice little quick little run to understand what Jah Juice is about. If you want to make sure you get all those nutritional things that we need all the time, whether it's sea moss or something like that, you know what I'm saying, make sure you jump on the Jah Juice. When you're ready for that pickup, there's only one juice to go for, and that's the Jah Juice. That's 281-455-8797. Get you some of that good stuff. Jah Juice. Yeah, you gotta get that refreshing Jah Juice and start playing with it. You know what I'm saying? All right. Kiana. Okay, we're gonna make sure you call in tonight, Kiana. Make sure you call in tonight. We're gonna see what you're talking about, see what your makeup game, but at the same time, we use this as an opportunity to put you out there further. I know you're already out there. I know you're doing everybody, but sometimes you can get a couple more people, you know, and that's what it's about, exposure. All right, so this is how we do it here on Fivecast. Fivecast is we're gonna take you back. So it gives you time enough, you know, you take a bite and think about what you're gonna do with it. So as you started off and you twirling them noodles over there, we're gonna go over here with Kobe a little bit to start off with. All right, Kobe. So what we do, we take it back.
Okay.
We're gonna take it back a little bit, okay?
Fine.
So the first thing I need to ask you, though, do you have any siblings that you grew up with?
I do have siblings.
Okay, how many that you grew up with?
4.
In the house.
In the house.
4 piece.
Total of 5.
Okay, well, you make 5.
Yes.
Okay, got it. Where do you fall in that line?
The middle.
You the middle kid. Okay. All right. So the oldest person is how many years? I want them to age, but how many years?
Oldest is 5 years old.
5 years, and the youngest is what?
2.
2 piece. Okay, got it. That's good. Now they give me some good way to run with. Okay, so now we're going to 10-year-old Kobe. Woo, 10 years old. Yeah, I'm gonna take you there. Listen, I'm gonna take you there. 10 years old. 10 years old now. So that must mean your brother or your sister was 15. You know what I'm saying? And somebody underneath you was 8. Okay, so y'all run around the house. Where were you at 10 years old?
Wow.
Yeah, don't play with me. And we gotta stay in that number. So you can't go to 12 and 13. You have to stay at 10.
10 years old. Beaumont, Texas.
Oh, hold up now. You ain't from the Beaumont.
I'm from Beaumont, Texas.
You from the Beaumont? Come on now.
3720 Magnolia.
3720 Magnolia. She out there on Magnolia. She on the Magnolia
At 10 years old. That's where I was. Single mom and her 5 kids.
Come on now. Shout out to your mama.
Shout out, Judy.
And Judy was out there running things. Judy, you did your thing now.
Yes,
how many girls you have?
4 girls, 1 boy.
Oh, what? Oh, Judy. Judy, you did that thing, girl. Shoot. A 4-piece and 1?
A 4-piece and 1.
Oh, jeez. Okay, go ahead now. So Judy was doing her thing in Beaumont. Got it.
Woo. Yeah, 10 years old. I was already going to become an aunt. So
hold up. Now you say 15? Somebody was 15 right now. Okay, there ain't nothing wrong with that. Shout out to that right there.
I was waking up at 10 years old. That's 5th grade. So I was waking up at 2-3 o'clock in the morning fixing bottles. And
okay, so you understood what responsibility was.
I understood responsibility very early.
Okay, that's good then.
Very early.
Okay. So 10. So what type of person was Kobe then? Okay, I understand what you had to do, responsibility, you know what I'm saying? But what type of girl were you?
I was A giver already at 10 years old.
Okay. All right.
I
We
was
give it.
already looking to please
Mm.
my loved ones and the people that were around me.
Okay. Got it.
At 10 years old.
Okay. Got it.
Maybe put in some positions that I probably at 10 years old shouldn't have been in.
Okay.
But definitely a giver, definitely already loving on people that needed to be loved on.
Mhm.
Like I said, already was an aunt, already was, a big sister, a little sister, a single mom with 5 kids who has to
Right.
work nonstop.
And Judy was
to
putting that
take
thing
care.
in.
She's putting that thing.
Listen, one more break and shout out to Judy, man. No, I'm saying, man, I understand because I came up with single parents, so I understand. Mamas had to put that work in.
Yeah.
So shout out to all the single mothers out there. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? And single
It's
fathers
hard.
too. Don't get it wrong. It's single fathers out there too, but shout out to them single mothers because
Yeah.
people don't understand.
People don't understand.
And then you got a 4-piece in one. Come on, man. Oh,
A
geez.
4-piece
A
in
4-piece in
one.
one. Okay, no
They
problem.
was greedy too. We
Ooh.
was greedy, especially me. I was always hungry.
Okay, so you were more of you was a lover, you was a giver,
Yeah.
making sure you were just really what's the word I want to use? Just really giving of yourself.
Yeah.
You were one of those kids.
Yeah.
Okay, so what like for yourself, what did you do when you went alone?
When I was alone.
By yourself at
By
10?
myself
Like,
at 10
was in
years
your
old, I
mind?
was already writing at 10 years old.
What?
That was my outlet. Not even knowing that was going to be my purpose and
For
passion.
real?
I was already writing at 10 years old. I was already singing at 10 years old. Already participating in acting at 10 years old within the school. So my alone time, that's what I was doing.
Okay. So the creative senses was coming through.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
Yes.
Okay. All right, so let's move up a little bit. Let's go ahead and run on up here to the 9th grade. So what school we go to in 9th grade?
Central.
Okay, she went to Central. She ain't gonna play with nobody but Central. Because usually when you go to Centrals, anywhere, listen, that's where everybody at. You know what I'm saying? That's where the hood at. When you go to Central, I ain't never known no Central in Bel Air or Hollywood or, you know what I'm saying? Manhattan, I don't think they have a Central.
Central everywhere.
You know what I'm saying?
You're
Central be
absolutely right.
it's like Martin Luther King Boulevard. You know what I'm saying? It's everywhere. But anyway,
my
I don't even know
God,
what Central is, but okay, so you
That
was
is so
Central.
funny.
You was in 9th grade.
9th grade.
How was that like, and what did you do? Would you sports, cheerleading,
Oh my
drama class? What
gosh,
were we doing?
everything. I was a cheerleader. I did volleyball. I did track. I did tennis. I was a drama head in theater, which is crazy because it's not my default. My default is the people that didn't know me think I was quiet and shy, and the people that didn't know me, oh, she's silly, she's crazy, she's active. So I had to fight that. Still to this day, had to fight. My natural default was to kind of be reserved and pull back and not go after the things I truly love and enjoy, out of, just that reservedness or shy or that doubt. Put that in there too, that you can't do it. But myself pushed me to do those things. Sometimes you have those parents that push you to do this, or aunts or friends, but I pushed myself to do those things on my own. Which during high school, which freshman year.
Okay.
So that's what I was doing. I was very active in the school.
Shout out to Judy again, because what happened was Kobe didn't want to go home because she knew she had to watch her sister and brother. She ain't playing nobody. She ain't playing me. I know what you was in there. I'm playing volleyball. I'm playing catch. I'm playing kickball. Listen, I want to play something. She said
I'm bored. I had to keep myself active.
She said her sisters were greedy, so they was always eating everything. You know what I'm saying? So she knew she had to go home and cook for
them. It was
them.
me.
It was you.
It was me.
You was eating like that? Okay, then. Well, shout out to ain't nothing wrong to eat. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm trying to get
ain't nothing wrong with wanting to eat.
Okay, so this is what you was doing during that time period.
Yes.
Look, Kiana, she up there laughing. That's right.
I was at her grandma's house eating chicken.
What was grandma's name?
Kiana.
What was grandma?
I can't remember grandma's name because it was grandma.
Kiana, what was grandma's name? I can't call her grandma. I call her Miss. She Big Mama. I got to call her that. Miss whatever her name was. Miss was she Miss Alexander?
Right
or she Miss
Delaware Street. I can't remember the
her
name.
Her name probably Miss Roof or something like that. We always had a Miss Roof running around there. What was the lady that sold the icy cups?
The icy cup
In Beaumont. What was that lady name?
Cool Cup Lady.
Yeah, the Cool Cup Lady in Beaumont.
Cup Lady.
You don't remember her?
Look,
Okay, then.
the Cool Cup Lady.
Because I know everybody had one. Beatrice. That's right.
Yeah.
Miss Beatrice. That's one of them names. I'm trying to tell you. You had to be a Beatrice or somebody. You gonna be Beatrice or somebody. Okay.
That chicken was good.
Miss Beatrice. Okay, she had some good chicken.
Some good chicken.
Yes,
Yeah.
Ooh, you know what? Somebody named Miss Beatrice. Yeah, she cooking that chicken now. She put that flour. You know, you throw it in the bag. That flour and shake it up. Shout out to Miss Beatrice who was shaking that chicken up in the bag. That's what she was doing. Okay, all right. So you were very active in school. You know what I'm saying? Very creative. Like you said, your long time. That's when you were doing your writing, singing, stuff like that, right? Okay. So as you moved on up, let's go ahead and take you. Let's go ahead and take you to 12th grade. Take your senior year. So you had really developed throughout the time at high school. So your senior year, like, what was and how did Kobe move?
My senior year was I had lost my grandmother.
Oh, come on now. So, sorry to hear that now.
So, you know, the plans you have at that time for yourself, for me anyway, changed. You know, my plan was I would never leave home. I would never leave Beaumont. No, I thought I would never leave Beaumont.
They don't want to leave Beaumont now.
That was my plan. Register for school to Lamar. I'm gonna take care of my grandmother.
Oh, you gonna do the Beaumont circle on them, huh?
Like that was the plan. It's in 12th grade, and then I lost my grandmother, and it was kind of reflecting of what is it that you really want to do, or what you want to. I mean, what is it you're gonna do? And it was honestly, I didn't know. I just knew that I had to take care. I'm grown now. I need a job. I need to take care of myself. So those passions and those dreams kind of went out the door. It's like I need to go make a check. Yeah. And so, that's what I love about. CO, a correctional officer.
She went to work in prison. She said, I'm going to work in the damn prison because I'm not leaving Beaumont. I'm not going to leave. All of the prison in Beaumont.
They do, but I left and went to Darrington and Rocheron.
Okay, so I'm going to go down the street to prison. I'm the prison in Beaumont. I'm moving up. I'm going to Rocheron. Like, that's smaller than
Beaumont. Well, I worked there. I stayed in Houston, but I worked there.
Okay, all right. Then we shout out to Rocheron prison system.
No, don't shout out to them. Oh, God.
I'm shouting out the prison system.
No, please. That was crucial.
Okay.
Shout out to Chocolate City, Darrington and Rocheron, Texas. No. That's some stories all by itself.
Yeah, okay. We don't talk about them list there. They lost your keys over there. You know what I'm saying? Like, they be like, Kobe, bring your keys over there.
I ain't there no more. So
you know what I'm saying? Okay, cool. So you had to go get that check. So you said I'm gonna hit the prison system. Yeah. So I'm gonna come back to you because I do want to ask some stories now. I know there's always some stories in that system right there.
Yeah.
So shout out Kobe for leaving Beaumont and said I'm gonna move to Houston and work in Rocheron because she had to go.
Why you give me a warning of what I was getting?
Hey, listen, try to brief you. Try to get your briefing. Okay, so all right now, you ready, Denise? Are you ready? Okay, so do we have any siblings?
Yes, we do.
We do. Okay, they grew up with you, right?
Yes.
Okay, then. All right, then. All right. So what's the who's the oldest?
So
how many first?
So my mom had 5 kids.
That I'm talking about that you grew up with in the house.
That's in the house 5.
Okay, 5 piece. So we're gonna work with that one. Yeah. We know sometimes the daddy be out there.
No, it was
the daddy be my daddy.
My daddy gonna give him the yellow button.
My daddy, that joker, I don't know. He was all over the streets. But anyway, well, they made Temptation made a song about him. But so that's why I be trying to get people. I don't want to tell their business. I be saying who grew up with you. I try to keep it clean, PG-13. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
All right. So in the house it was a 5 piece. Okay. And then the 5 piece, what we got? 3 boys, 2 girls.
3 girls, 2 boys.
Boy, y'all be outnumbering, boy. Okay. Who the oldest?
My sister.
Okay. And where you fall at?
I fall second to the last.
Okay, look at you. Okay, you all up in there, almost the knee, baby. Almost knee. You don't need status. The knee. Okay. You know what I'm saying? That's right. Shout out to Kobe. That's what Deidre said.
What up, Deidre?
You know what I'm saying? That's our CEO for Lucky. You want to make sure you eating that food tonight. You know what I'm saying? Then you make sure you're gonna shout her out on your shows when you be doing.
I surely will.
That's what I'm saying. All right. So as far as okay, so you in the house. She thought I was gonna say 10, but I ain't doing that. I'm not gonna let you win like that.
I know.
Like you gonna win. No,
exactly.
That's right. No, you ain't winning like that now. I'm gonna give you 8th grade.
8th grade.
8th grade. I don't even know what age would be when we 8th. But that's 8th grade. You know you was at though.
Okay.
What school we at?
I was at Missouri City Middle School.
She was in the Mo
City.
She was Mo City. Mo City. Okay. We got Beaumont, Mo City. Okay. So you at Mo City. What was the school called?
Missouri City Middle School.
She was at MC Middle School. Mac Middle. That's what we're gonna call it. She's at Mac Middle. They doing the thing. What are they? The Falcons?
What were we?
That was a bird though. I know it had to be a bird. All the middle schools are birds.
Cougars.
Shout out to the Cougars. They were the only one gonna be some cats. They didn't want to be no birds. Okay, no problem. All right, so so you at MC Middle doing your thing. What type of person were you?
Ooh, I've always been a.
About to say, you know, you can't trust nobody. Say I always been. They all want to group and make themselves. You were bad. Shout out you. Everybody know what they call a Reese cup. She was bad in middle school. She was bad in middle school.
I was Niecy Poo at the time.
I said, yeah. You know them. All the pools was bad. You know that?
Yeah.
Boy, that pool was bad, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nay pool.
I wasn't.
Yeah, you bad.
No,
We gonna have to call.
really
Don't make. You know we got your mom on the line right now.
I don't know about that.
Okay,
Anyway.
somebody. We got your sister.
But no, I wasn't bad.
Listen, headphones falling off. You know they start real bad when the headphones falling off.
No, I was a girly tomboy. I was.
Were you?
Yes, I was. I had the jerseys. I had the
What?
sneakers.
That's funny.
You running with FUBU jerseys on?
Yeah,
FUBU?
my hair was always pulled back in a ponytail.
I don't get tomboy.
I definitely was a tomboy.
What?
I played all different types of sports as well.
So you playing kickball and everything?
Oh, I was a kickball.
Oh, kickball
queen.
game was strong.
In a neighborhood.
Come on
Yes.
now. Oh, you
I
just
was
kicking.
MVP.
What?
And tell me.
Shout out to that damn left foot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It was actually right.
It was okay. I just want to make sound like I knew something, but I ain't know nothing. So, all right.
Oh, man.
So okay. So right foot game was strong. You kicking the ball. People have to go quit playing because you don't kick the ball in the woods
I
somewhere.
had strategy. Yes.
Okay, then you kick it in the woods or kick it out of bounds, just so that it goes out. Okay, so you say you was like tomboy. All right. So did you have to put them hands on people sometimes?
Oh, all the time.
I told you were bad. I told them pools were bad. All the pools. Listen, any pool that ever been on this show has been bad.
It was to defend myself because people.
Well,
know,
now she gonna clean it up. That's the
you
clean up.
Quiet,
She a realtor now. She's a
Mhm.
realtor now, y'all. So she has to clean this thing up.
Yes,
Like
absolutely.
a background check. Gonna come back.
I will fight. I do have hands.
Okay.
Anyway.
So you had hands out there, Mo City, doing your
Had to.
doing your thing. Okay. All right. Cool. Did you have to protect your brothers and sisters?
No.
No?
No.
Mhm.
Oh, hold on. She said, like you
They
did.
had their own.
Oh, they had their own
Right.
thing.
Mhm.
Okay. Oh, you got them Beaumont Ballard,
You know
one of the
that
Beaumont Bobcats. You got that.
Because
You know
I
what
mean,
I'm
the fight starts at home first, and that's how you
Right.
get your training.
Okay.
So, you know,
Oh yeah. You
Yeah.
got to fight your siblings now.
Yeah.
You get your hands to come together.
starts there
At the house.
and then you practice at home and
Yeah.
you let loose it.
Okay. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get out of Mac Middle
This was
and head on to
Gangsta.
ninth grade. So ninth grade, where were we at then?
We was at Real Ridge.
Real Ridge. Okay, y'all got about like 2-3 schools out there in Mo City though. High school,
Oh
though.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hot Tower and
I heard about High Tower now.
mhm,
I heard about the tower.
mhm, and then-
Yeah, I heard about. I just had somebody on the show that went to the tower.
Okay.
Okay, he talking about the damn tower. Shout out to the damn tower.
oh goodness.
And Marshall.
Marshall's always be bad. In every city, state, the
Yeah.
college, Marshall in West Virginia is bad.
By the time I graduated, there was
No, we
no
ain't-
High
we-
Tower. and no
Okay, we ain't in
Marshall, so I
graduation
don't
yet. We
know.
on. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
okay.
Okay, so ninth grade, you got ninth grade. We already knew your kickball game was strong.
Mhm.
So everybody went to the kickball team in ninth grade. So what did you do in ninth grade? Were you still a tomboy or what?
Oh yeah. What did I do in ninth grade? Let's see. Just trying to figure myself out. You know, you go through that stage of like, who am I? Like, what am I doing? You know, and am I this or am I a tomboy or do I need to start dressing cuter? And
Okay.
I think it started off. You know, we had those tennis skirts back in the day. You know,
Mhm.
Nike's
Oh,
tennis
Damn
skirts.
right. Shout out to them damn things.
And,
Oh Jesus.
you know, it went from the jerseys to the tennis
Ooh.
skirts. And I was like,
Oh, shout out to them
To the
damn.
Knickerbockers.
all day?
I
You know
had
what I'm
to
saying?
fight over them things.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? Ken and them got in the bill said, come on, High Tower. So Ken and them must know somebody, Simone. Oh, Kim. Kim know about the tower.
That's Kim. Kim up in here.
Hey,
Hey, Kim.
Oh, who's Kim? Y'all can't just be saying names like I want to know
If
people
that's
too.
my Kim, she's my AD for the movie. That I'm finna
I
do.
told you I want ADs on the books tonight. You got you got one of them in there. You know what I'm saying? Kim, you need to push that link out. I need to see some numbers come up here. There's some more numbers. I need some people with some shout outs. Okay. All right. So you over there. You kind of figuring out a little bit. You started wearing a little Christina Navratilova skirts with tennis and everything because you figured that out. They still were shorts though.
Yes.
But, but the guys didn't quite know, but they were shorts. You did in the front, they shorts. You turn around, oh, they ain't no dress.
In front and shorts in
Yeah,
back.
you know.
Yes.
So you're doing that. What were some of the things that you got into on your personal, like when you were alone? How were you thinking?
I was trying to be creative as well. I just remember not designing my own clothes, but I would take like certain paints. Like during that time, we get like different paint, and you can like do your own designs on your bedazzle, in a sense, like different things on your shirts and your jeans. So I did that, and I wore it to school one day, and not a good idea.
Why not? Well, wasn't a good idea.
A fight started that day, and so yeah.
Okay, yeah,
We got the yellow button on that one.
Oh,
But,
okay.
Ooh. But I tried it, and I think from there it was like it taught me not to be afraid of just being me, just doing, regardless of what people think, because that was birthing something inside of me, and it's like I'm creative. I like this. I don't care if anybody else doesn't like it. I had to defend myself.
Hey, that's only country boy etiquette. We don't care either. We don't care what nobody like nothing. I don't care.
Right.
Shout out to that. You had a little bit of. You must have some family from North Carolina. That's supposed to be what it was. Somewhere, yeah, somebody from North Carolina somewhere. I promise you. We at least for the show, somebody from North Carolina. Okay, so as you kind of move on through high school, we know you had to put hands on people every once in a while. You had to come out of retirement, throw them hands on somebody. So when did you play any sports?
I did.
What did you do?
Well, mostly in middle school, I did the track, play basketball, a little bit of volleyball, and that's it. And high school, I did dance.
Oh, you did dance? What kind of dance y'all doing?
Different types. I mean, you did different types.
Oh, okay. So it was dance, like y'all did a collective of a lot of different things, and not just one specific thing.
Every season had a different something, different styles. We did ballet, we did burlesque. That's what I knew burlesque was.
You didn't know that, did you?
I didn't know.
Shout out for finding out the exclusive here only on 5Cast. Okay, this is where you find out stuff about people.
I love it. Okay, burlesque. Find out.
African dances. Different Mexican dances, like different. I learned a lot.
Okay, well, shout out to learning all the stuff right there. Okay.
She be crip walking.
I'll be crip walking.
Both city thugs. Okay, got it. All right. Hey, did you notice the candles that were smelling and burning in here?
Yeah.
Did you? I know it smells good. Candles. You know what I'm saying? There's only one company to get candles from. That's J Love Candle Coalition.
When you know it's time to get the mood right. There's only one candle, and that's J Love Candle Co.
Yeah, you better get that daggone candle.
Come through candle.
If you ain't got that candle, I don't know what's wrong with you. You got that that's the G5 that's burning up there. So that's my own particular scent. You better stop playing like I ain't got my own candle.
You better hit that.
That's the G5 candle up in there. You know what I'm saying? I know. I made that right there.
In here, y'all.
This is not just a candle that was just thrown together. Like, I was, she brought the stuff in. I was in here pouring stuff and smelling stuff and came out with that G5. It's popping.
Nice.
It's hot. Every time it goes up, it sells out.
I noticed that as soon as I walked in. I was like,
yeah, shut up there. It smells good up in here. Okay, so 12th grade. We're in 12th grade. It's your senior year. What are you thinking? What are your thoughts? Are you getting out of Mo City?
Oh, there was so much going on that year. My mom had open heart surgery. I found out I had thyroid problems that I had to have surgery on, and trying to figure out what college you're going to.
Right.
And we had the TOS test on that time. We had, I think the year before, we had to get through that and everything. It was, everybody knew what college they were going to, and I'm still trying to figure it out.
Right.
Well, I think what happened, I did like a 2-year co-op.
Okay.
And, that's where you go work, have time for school, and other time you work at the job.
Okay, got it.
I work at a dentist office. I say, okay, I'm gonna become a dentist.
Okay, you shout out to that. Ain't nothing wrong working on 3/8 and 12s.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Counting off the teeth, y'all. That's all I was doing. I was saying them with the teeth. You know what I'm saying? That molar, that back molar and all that stuff.
We got you.
Don't act like I don't know. You better start hitting the button. She trying to. I better stop playing.
My bad. I should hit the button.
This boy right here, the little country boy.
Okay, you do.
Shout out to the country boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go on. You okay? Look, Kobe's on the button right there.
On the
Okay,
button.
she's on the button now.
I love it.
Okay, all right.
But yeah,
So go ahead.
I did that, and so college, after high school, graduated and went off to college and.
Okay, where we go? You ain't just gonna say like went off to college. Where you go?
Yeah.
Where'd you go?
Yeah.
Don't. It don't matter if you went to Buckner Community College. It don't matter. You went somewhere.
I don't want to put that out there.
You want to put that there? Okay, she went to college. You know what I'm saying? No matter. Listen, we all done did that. Girl, please.
Okay.
Cause that's gonna help somebody. Cause
Yes, it is.
that's gonna help somebody.
You're right, because I've noticed that. Well, with the dentist whole thing, I just couldn't get over the, gagging and things like that. But I was so interested in science and how things work, and how to better someone's appearance and things like that. So I was like really intrigued on that. So, but I just couldn't get over the 2 years that I would work there. I was miserable, So I would realize, so I didn't. And I had some naysayers, in my.
Them damn naysayers, boy.
Yeah, and it was.
We ain't gonna shout them out either.
Right.
We don't shout out no naysayers.
But I grew from that. So yeah, so I was learning trying to figure out what I wanted to do. It took some time, but I figured it out.
Okay, ain't nothing wrong with it. Shout out to them figuring it out. We know you figured it out. So we see the end result. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't think it's no problem with stuff, because guess what? Listen, you where you at right now. So whatever we went through, we where we at right now. You know what I'm saying? Okay, now Kobe's going back. Look, Kobe done got comfortable on nowhere. She over here. Look, she done got comfortable. You know what I'm saying? She doing her thing over here. All right, so you down here, left Beaumont, came to Houston by way to work in Rocharon.
Yeah.
Because she said, I'm gonna go be a CEO.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going.
Well, that was a short term goal. I'm gonna go there, make my money.
Okay.
Go to school. So that was the plan, was to go there for a short amount of time.
Yeah.
The guy I was with then.
We know that came up. See, hell no, you ain't getting by that one. See, y'all be trying to slide by some stuff. Graze by. Hell no. Because sometimes I knew you just left Beaumont and went down to the prison all while you're lonesome. And you done told me, you cool with your brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? Your mama cool, grandma on deck. You know what I'm saying? I know she passed away and everything, but you had that chicken over there at Miss Beatrice's house. You wasn't just gonna leave Miss Beatrice like that with the chicken. And all of a sudden she show up in Rocharon. You ain't fooling nobody. You better got talking about some stuff. Damn boy done got you all down the road.
No, that is because he's from Beaumont too.
I know, and he got you all down the road sharing.
See,
boys, always them boys now. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so that was
a short term plan.
I got grown. No, not trying to skip over. You ain't about to skip over this right here. You know what I'm saying? Because you done told me I'm gonna get a story from the prison.
Okay, yeah.
So tell me this right, your first day at the prison.
Oh my God.
That's what I want to know.
Thursday. Well, it's really surprising to me.
Okay.
Because CEOs ran in my family. My uncle was a warden. My auntie was a CEO. My mama. So it was like although that wasn't my plan, I wasn't finna go be no CEO, but
you just going to get that coin for a minute.
Yeah, I was just going to get the coin.
You had a plan.
I had a plan.
Okay,
I had a plan. And so when I got there, I think because I've been around it, I've heard the stories. Heck, at 10 years old, my uncle was a warden. So I was at their house with the inmates in the front cutting grass. And so it wasn't a thing to me. So when I was...
Hell no, we ain't gonna slide by that. Some of the inmates in his house cutting grass.
It's a 10-year-old story.
That's illegal.
Well, the wardens of the prison had their own. They had houses on.
So he was like on the movie Life. He was like my man.
Yes, he was the man.
Yeah, helping Bob and everybody.
Basically.
Okay,
so
shut up,
they
my man.
Cutting grass, cutting the hair, like.
You know what I'm saying?
And I'm like, this is normal. It wasn't normal.
No. The inmates were like, look at little Miss Colby. They were side of Miss Colby growing up.
Horrible. I would have never thought that I would be working at that same prison 8 years later. Like, it's crazy.
You put an ABs on them? Oh, we definitely talk about prison. Yeah, you ain't about to slide by that. I was there for a minute.
I was there for 2 years.
Oh, 2 piece.
I was there for 2 years.
Okay. Wait, where A come from?
Well, no, I would say I would have never thought at 10 years old, 8 years later, that I would be working.
Oh, you'd be working
at that
okay,
same prison.
Got it. Okay, so you already had a kind of hand of being around them.
So my first day there,
Uh-huh.
they had, we were still in training.
Right.
They had the COs lined up down the hallway of the prison.
Praise
So
y'all.
as the inmates were coming out of chow,
Oh, they size y'all up.
and they was ready. Oh,
Damn
frisk
right.
me,
I know that's right.
No,
Them. I'm talking for them. No, I'm saying they were like, yeah, it was a female. Frisk me.
It was. At 18 years old, I would say
Mm.
that I don't agree with having an 18-year-old work at a prison,
At a
and a
prison.
maximum men's unit prison at that.
Right.
That's where I was.
Oh, you was at maximum?
I was at a
Ooh,
maximum.
she ain't do
men's
minimum.
unit
She
prison.
ain't do slight electricity.
No, maximum.
Straight power.
It was
all of it.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy.
Ooh.
I think I already had that hard exterior. Like I said,
Oh.
Denise spoke about being a tomboy. I was actually a girly tomboy as well. My brother was very rough. We
Okay.
fought.
Shout out his ass. What's his name?
Gary.
That old Gary ass, mean ass.
Very mean.
Gary was mean back then.
He was
I
mean.
know he was mean anyway. When
I
you
had to
said the way you
fight
said
with his
Gary, I know he was mean.
Yes, very mean.
Yeah, old mean Gary. Where mean Gary at now?
He in Dallas.
Yo, ass up there in Dallas. He ain't go to Beaumont. He ain't go to the damn
he got shipped off to Dallas.
ship the ass off. Okay. He up in Dallas. So,
I don't know. My first day, you would think you go into a environment like that and
Yeah.
you're gonna have some fear, and I didn't. I did my 8 hours and went
hell
home.
no, yeah, Gary. You know what I'm saying? You're already dealing with that already coming up. His ass.
True. I did.
Okay, all right. So you fell up in there behind that boy. We ain't gonna talk about that boy though.
I did not fall up in there behind
She
him.
chasing that boy.
I was not.
That boy said, "Let's go look at that shit." She said, "Okay, I'm gonna go."
He was going to school in Cleveland.
Yeah, okay. You know what they say, right?
Whatever.
Okay, anyway, we can talk about it. Okay. You know, she ain't said the name the whole time. You know what I'm saying?
His name don't even matter.
I know it
right
don't. Y'all, that's how y'all do. And it don't even matter. I ran behind him, but it. All right. Okay. All right. So let's get past prison.
Okay.
All right. We passed. Well, she wasn't in prison, y'all. She just worked.
I was just
prison.
working there. Get my
So when did you know your last day was at the prison? When did you know that in your mind?
I knew, like I said, I knew it was temporary, but as far as when I knew I couldn't do it anymore, I'm a people's person. I love to smile. I love to talk to people, and you have to go in that environment and shut all that off.
Okay.
You have to cut it off. I just couldn't do it anymore. And it takes a toll on you and makes you become a different person, the way you speak, how you are, that anger, it starts to mold you into a very nasty person. And that's not who I was.
Because you're around that energy.
You're around that
so
energy.
it's an energy you walking into every day.
Exactly.
So by the time you walk out of there, it's really almost depleting you.
Yes.
Of any positivity that you have. So the first person to say, hey, what's going on? You be like, get out my face.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to me understanding energy. I understood that damn energy now.
You see you up in there?
Listen, energy game strong.
Let me find out.
Damn right. Yeah, no. You don't do prisons like that right there. I don't even want no. All right, hey, we're gonna come back. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna hit my girl Pamula's like I said, her nonprofit again, and give these young ladies a break so they can refresh their cups or whatever, like drop another ice cube in there. And we'll get back right after this commercial.
I remember my first paycheck as a company driver. I was appalled. How could I survive on $600 a week gross? Paying bills and managing over the road on a trainer's truck, things could get tight. I knew then that I had to help create the change that I wanted to see. To be impactful to the underserved trucking community, I founded my nonprofit Sunshine for Truckers.
Yes.
Hey, shout out to the CO thugs in here, breaking ice in here. No. Hey, once again, like I said, my girl Pamula, she got a great nonprofit. She's doing things. If you ever get a chance to, you want to donate to a great cause. Right now, she's raising money. As we know, in a couple months, we have Mental Health Awareness Month here in about 2 months. So definitely, if you get a chance, go over to her Instagram, check her website out, and if you want to give something, this would be a great time to give. We'll greatly appreciate it. Okay, and back to our regularly scheduled program. So, while they're refreshing cups out here, all right. So you knew that was it. Your energy was depleted.
Yeah.
You said, "I'm done."
I'm done.
But I know you already had a plan, though.
I thought I did.
Okay, well, let's hear
God
about
is
it.
funny. So, thinking what is it that I really want to do? What do I enjoy? Like I said, I enjoy loving on people. 10 years old, I was loving on people, caring for people. It was just natural. So at that point, I thought I wanted to go into nursing. So, went to vocational school, did the first, quick, how can I get up
Where'd
out
you
of
go?
here?
Houston or you in Beaumont?
Houston.
Okay, I was just asking. You
Houston.
might have
I
went
didn't-
back.
I ain't
I
went
know
back
Miss
to-
Beach.
I
Miss
left
Beaches
Beaumont in
was still
02 and
frying
never
that
went back.
chicken down there in Beaumont. So you didn't go back and get none of the
I
chicken
never
no more?
went back. I never went
Well,
back.
you didn't go back and get Miss Beach's chicken.
No.
You made me want some of
I
the damn
didn't.
chicken. The way you were talking about.
That's okay. I'm gonna get you some chicken. I got
And
you.
shout out that.
I'm bringing some chicken. But no, went to get my certification for medical assistant while I was going to school for nursing. So, immediately got a job, to get up out the prison. And so that's what I started doing, still thinking that's what I'm going to do, and I did that for 10 years.
Did the 10 piece?
Yeah.
Damn, shout out to a 10. She did 2 on the prison. 10 on that right there. That's 12. You gotta be counting the time right there. Anyway, I be paying attention to the story. Don't act like I don't pay attention to the story.
Yes, that was 10 plus years. And where I got to a point where doing that and enjoy giving and loving and caring on people, but still missing something, still not happy with what I was doing. And so it was like, okay, what is it that I'm supposed to be doing? And, and still at that point of time, still doing the writing, still, doing the music, but it was more so, my therapy, not as my purpose or my career or my job or my therapy, but realizing that's your happy place.
Right.
So when I realized it, it was like, I'm too old to do this. Or I'm too old to go after my dreams and my goals.
You were thinking that?
I was thinking that.
Do you have naysayers? I mean, she was talking about some naysayers earlier. Did you have naysayers that were around?
Not at that point. The naysayers didn't come until I realized this is what I want to do and I'm going to go after.
Okay.
But at that point, I was the naysayer. I was the one doubting myself.
It.
I was the one saying, like there was a time frame as far as when your goal is or your dreams, you know.
Right.
And so once I got to that point where, I know God didn't instill all this in me for me not to pursue this and not to give back and not to bless others with my gift. I know He can do that, and there's no time limit on your goals. His time is the best timing. And so when I realized that, when I got out of my own way,
she got a. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to play. Tyrese tried to write a little book about that too. You know that Tyrese wrote a book. Yeah, getting out of your own way. He wrote that book. Don't act like I ain't reading no books.
I'm reading. Hey, that's not
y'all gonna stop this right here. Like we don't be reading right here. Like it ain't fundamental.
Yellow on you for reading.
You know what I'm saying? But you messed that up. Go ahead. She got it right that time.
I love it.
I need a little something over here.
Yeah, listen, we can move the machine around now. We'll move it around.
It's her turn to hit the yellow button. It's her turn to hit the yellow button.
No, I would have probably hit the other ones. And oops, my bad.
So you got tired. You did a 10 piece on the books.
Did a 10 piece on the books.
What was the definitive moment? And when did you say, you know what? I'm dropping the mic on this.
Oh, I can remember sitting in my office. And when you get to a place, almost like with the prison, when you get to a place where you can't even smile anymore, where you literally get to work and you're sick. You're sick when you walk in the doors. And knowing that this is not what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, not wanting to have that resentment in life. Right. We see it, even with my family, their goals and dreams. Oh, I wanted to do this, but I couldn't because I had to take care of my kids or I had to work or, I wanted change. We speak of generational curses. We see this. And so being that change and knowing early in life that you have, God is going to put you through some things and there's some things that you're going to have to do and you're going to be uncomfortable, but it's going to break those chains. So realizing that.
Repeat that again. I ain't trying to stop you, but that was kind of powerful right there. Hold up. Rewind, select that.
Yes, getting uncomfortable. God is going to put you through some things and you realizing that you are that person that's going to have to break those chains, those generational curses. You are that person. And so learning early on, I was that person, but not really truly understanding what that is. We sweep a lot of things under the rugs, a lot of things that we go through, from generation, my grandma, my mom, to me. And so if I would have stayed in my way, not being willing to get uncomfortable, then I would have just been moving it on to my kids, And so for my kids to see mommy struggle to go after her goals and her dreams, because I believe in me, I believe, and I have faith, and I know God says, no, this is where I want you to be, because you're going to bless the next woman. You're going to bless the next man. And for me to, even if that alone is my purpose, because it's happened. I've had women come to me or write me in my DM because of the play I did, or because of the film I did, or because of the post I post, that has inspired them to do what they're doing, or step out on faith, or to heal, or to start that therapy, so it's like, okay, God, if that's what you use me to do, then I have done my job, so like I said, I always say, get out of your own way, because I was the one in my own way. And so it's a lot of more growing for me to do, because it's my healing journey too. I'm healing through this process as while I'm doing what I love. And I know it's what I love because the struggle is real. So to continue to do it, I wake up every day happy. Not that I'm not going through anything, and perception is a mug. People on your social media think your life is the bomb,
It's golden or something.
It's golden. And no, this is real life. I in April of last year.
Hold on. Okay. You're going too far. Because like you was in that team.
I was going there.
Yeah. I gotta stop her. You know what I'm saying? At 10 p.m. I'm trying to figure out what day that was. You said no more. So I guess the thing what I was but I did like your flow, and I didn't want to interrupt it because one, I could see the passion as you spoke. You know what I'm saying? When people talk, when they don't look at you no more, they just be like, yeah, it was like take a pen to grab you. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something, because when I felt this so when you were when you said like, I'm done, you said you was in your office.
Yeah.
Like, did you walk away at that moment, or?
I didn't walk away at that moment, but I was at a place where I knew it was coming to an end. But I was scared. I was scared. Okay, I know I'm going to do this. So I started taking the steps as far as doing what I'm doing now while doing the work. But it took me a minute to totally break away.
Okay, so when you say steps, like what's some of the steps you had to take?
Some of the
you were ready to get into like the industry. So like what's some of the steps you had to take?
Some of the steps I had to take, because like I said, I didn't go to school for filming, I didn't have a blueprint that somebody say, here, this is how you do it. And so literally, how do I get into the acting? How do I get into the music? So just doing my simple knowledge of it. It's so funny because people be like, I don't know how to do that. And really, you can get on your computer and go Google and find a lot of, find a lot of stuff.
Hence this damn podcast.
Okay, seriously. Finding not of stuff that you want to do and you love, finding the information and the knowledge behind it, the simplest thing. So it was a site one. I think the first gig I got was off a site called Backstage. And what's really funny, I went to a play. With some of my coworkers. Ain't Always Been Saved. Shout out to 1989 Productions.
19 who?
1989
1989 Productions. I don't know why they didn't do 90, but we're going to do 89.
Yes, 1989 Productions. I went to a play and I'm watching them on stage. Remember, I did theater in school. So me watching it, like it was this feeling that I got. Like I just can't explain the feeling, but it was like, I want to do that. I want to be on that stage, And a year later, I was on the stage. So not even in my head that was going to happen. But a year later, not even a year later, I was on the stage and I actually did When Temptation Come with 1989 Productions.
See, that's manifestation.
Yes,
that's what it is.
Yes, it is.
Because you not only said it, whatever it is you did, you took steps to make it happen.
Yeah.
So people think they can just say something and it's gonna happen.
No.
Oh no. We have to do the work too. What do they say? Faith without works. You know what I'm saying?
Dead.
So there are steps, and we can't judge our life based on somebody else's life because they did it or they did this and it just happened. Well, you don't know what happened, but it goes to what you just said. People can see something on Instagram and think, oh, their life is just marvelous.
Yeah.
And listen, it could be far from that. You're going through, don't know what they're going through. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at the same time, I don't think it's for people to put their like problems on something on display for people, so you can see, oh, they ain't real, they ain't showing me all their problems. Man, ain't nobody gonna show you that.
True.
Because one, we go through things, right? And I think we go through things because it's part of our story.
It is.
It is. And there's a time probably we tell that part of the story. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure sometimes, in both of your lives or even in my life, I go through things. I'm going through things now. It's just life is what it does. and those things they help us.
Yeah.
They're building blocks.
Sure.
You get what I'm saying? And we got to get through them, and they're ours, and we have to own it. We have to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I definitely can understand that piece right there as far as you taking that move right there. Okay. All right. So now back over here to you. So now we already said, you know, she try to skip by some stuff too. She don't think I be paying attention to all this stuff right here. I be listening. Okay, so you know you went over here to that school, you didn't want to talk about it and everything. You did that. You try to skip too much.
Get up.
Fast forward,
You know what I'm saying?
Get
Yeah,
up.
we got to rewind the tape back a little bit. I mean, you ain't talking about no detail or nothing, but it's just I mean, I know you just turned from 18 to 26. You know, that didn't happen. But so what are some of the things you did is working wise between coming out of school, you know what I'm saying, for the next couple years? Like, what are some of the things you did?
I think from there, I really felt like, okay, not doing dentistry, so what should I do?
Okay.
So it was just like different things was coming my way,
Mm-hmm.
and honestly, things was coming my way because of my energy, because of who I was blessed to have that personality, that and that work ethic.
Okay,
and that people was like, hey, jump in, do this, and I've gotten like really good opportunities based on my my energy, my personality. So didn't know fully what I was doing, but it was certain things that I was just so curious about, like, like, okay, at first, after that, I tried to do taxes. I don't know what made me think that was.
I make some money doing these taxes.
Okay, that ain't for me. That is not for me. I do not like it. I did that. I went to technical school.
Okay, what you do? What you do on technical school? What you do? What you try to do?
Computers.
Well, hit the button for that. Hey, you building up a daggone option pool.
Yes, doing that.
Okay.
Learning software and things like that.
All right. Ain't like that either though.
You know what? No, I still like it. It was like a piece of it,
Okay, got it.
It was like, I guess it was the problem solving part.
Got it.
So that, and then I went into administration.
Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with the whole administration now, because everything needs some admin.
Yes.
Everything.
And that taught me how to work within, different parts of like software and computers. And
right.
Things like that. Learning how to work with that, working with other people.
Okay.
And things like that. And then I got this amazing opportunity to work in human resources.
What?
Didn't have a degree, didn't have anything, but yet again, my personality.
Your favor.
Yes.
That aura thing that you have in you. Yes. That's on you.
That kind of brought me into a better position.
Okay.
Right. That helped me out, and did that, and it was just like a accumulation of different parts of different careers that kind of made me into who I am.
Okay, so it was just really the building process of just kind of what we go through in life. You know what I'm saying? We learn the skill set, and that kind of helped. She was over there beating up prisoners down there with Sharon. So she learned certain things, and and so the thing with you, as far as you didn't want to do taxes, and you want to do that stuff right there. You did some admin stuff. The favor came about you.
Yeah, and I mean, it was just like what Shacolby was saying. You sit there and you're like, something is missing. Something's not right. You feel. I'm a people person as well.
Right.
I love people. I want to help. What can I do? Things like that. And I think for the most of my life, I've always been given, but I never filled my own cup up. And I never knew how to do that, because I was always given to everybody else.
Right.
And wanted to be spiritually, like, in a spiritual space.
Okay.
I listened to a lot of well-meaning people that was kind of like really not taking me to the direction I always meant to be, to go in. So I had to. So I was so immersed in everything else and everybody else's situation, I couldn't, hear myself. I know myself. So it put me in a lot of relationships and a lot of friendships and a lot of just people around me that was not for me.
Right.
But I felt like, God, everybody's God's children.
Right.
Just like you love on everybody, you don't have any enemies and things like that. Yeah. But I had to learn that that's fine, no enemies, but I don't have to fool with you.
Right.
So I had to learn that. And like I said, it was well-meaning people who thought the best for me, but they just didn't know what was for me.
Right.
So I had to pull back.
And was that hard for you pull back?
It was, because there was a lot of people that I loved and that I respected. I broke bread with, and I thought that these are my people, my friends, and things like that. But honestly, when things got rough, it was almost like,
They distance themselves.
Yeah, and
That's
I'm
when
glad for it though. I was
yeah,
so
and it's good for you to
grateful.
see things when those rough time periods
Ooh,
come.
Yeah.
I love
That's gonna show you. You get what I'm
Yes,
saying? When
yeah.
people start jumping ship and like you know,
Yeah.
the thing you have to do, you have to let them do that.
Yeah,
You let them.
smile.
You
and, oh, I just
you let
smile
them
and
do
let
it,
them go.
and but you know, and this is a rule I have. I'm gonna never do nobody wrong. I'm gonna never do that. If it's my responsibility for something, I'm gonna handle that, and that's my responsibility. You know what I'm saying? And but I know now. I know how you move, so it's just like.
Absolutely.
But I'm never just gonna jump off and
Right.
brand you. I'm not gonna do that. That ain't
I'm
gonna
gonna always
happen.
lead with love. Everything I
There
do,
you
I'm
go.
gonna show you're
Yeah.
gonna see love come from my
There you
face.
go.
If you do anything towards me, that's on you.
That's on you because I'll never do that. You know what I'm
You
saying?
know,
And there's not a lot of people out here like that.
No, it's not.
You know, and people say they'll be with you through the storm. It's easy to say. It's kind of like, oh yeah, somebody came over here. Yeah, I beat him up, or yeah, you know. But will you really do that, or
Yeah.
you just you saying that's the right thing to say?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
You see,
You know,
actions.
but some people are like, no, well, I really do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you probably want people, no, I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. But we might get killed. Okay, I got you. You know, and everybody can't say they have that in them.
Sure.
You know, so and that's sad that you had to go through that.
Oh no,
But a good thing that you had to go through that.
Because I think it taught me. You know,
Mhm.
it was something I don't know a person who quoted. It says, "It's good that we have problems because with problems we're able to learn. You know, we're able to like grow and learn and build from that. Like he said, it's building blocks. You learn from these issues. Like I feel sorry for those who've never been through anything.
Ooh.
Because of the fact that it's like if they go through something like what's going on in the world right now, it's so crazy, and people are going like, oh, and I'm looking like, do we not know what God already told us?
Come on
now,
now.
what
But they have no trust.
They have no trust.
They have no trust.
Faith, you know.
Yeah, and so the trust I'm saying that they have no trust in God.
Exactly.
So and I tell them straight up, you don't have trust, and I'll tell people they don't have faith. Oh, I got faith. I said, no. You worry, you got faith. You don't have no faith.
And it's funny, and I have my views, I have my values, but it's like it's not for me to impose my views,
True.
my values on everybody else.
That's right.
Someone asked me the other day and asked me about some situation. I said, let me explain something to me. I said, you know that reel that of that little girl's on the swing, she's swinging, and in the background, they got the whole house burning down.
Mm-hmm.
That's me. I'm the little girl on the swing. Listen, I already know what I'm already taken care of. I'm already covered. I'm good.
Yeah.
You know. So yeah, there's issues, there's problems, there's things going on, but we forget who's really in control, who's trying to take care of us. So it's like, you know, you tell us not to worry about our lives. So why are we worrying?
I had a conversation today. You know what I'm saying? It was a short conversation, but it was like this right here. Listen, ain't nothing to worry about. The worst thing that could have happened was I wasn't here today. That was the worst thing that could happen.
Yeah.
I'm here so I can do something about whatever it is. Because there's people, I guarantee you, who didn't wake up this morning or who expired today. They wish they could have what we and most people perceive as a problem. They wish they could have that problem, but they're not here anymore. But so we focus on, oh no, we can't make it through. Like, you breathing? Yeah, okay, then you good.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. There's some serious issues out there that need to be taken care of.
Right.
We take care of those things accordingly, but it's like we do the unnecessary situations that it's like, come on now.
Right.
Is that needed? Yeah. So
I know.
It's distractions.
It is. But you learn through it. You learn through it.
it.
And this is what you tell people when they're, even when people partnering up with people, relationships, whatever it is. You know, once again, I'd rather have somebody than been through some stuff. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you at least you know how rain can happen.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But somebody who's has never been, you don't know how they're going to respond.
Yeah.
You know, and you could be trying to build something with the person and they jumping off of cliffs now. I don't know what to do. I ain't. You be like, oh Lord, this is what it is. Okay, yeah, we ain't about to do this one right here. No. Shout out to lead ass. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, y'all. Let's jump back in this Jaw Juice real quick. We'll be right back. When you're ready for that pickup, there's only one juice to go for, and that's the Jaw Juice. That's 281-455-8797. Get you some of that good stuff. Jaw Juice. We'll jump at that one more time. When you know it's time to get the mood right.
there's only one candle, and that's J Love Candle Co.
We doing the big out here. Doing big out here. Okay. All right. So all right, we're gonna run back over here to Colby. So she said she was taking steps. She didn't just leave right away. She was taking steps to make that move.
Yeah.
Jumped on some plays, manifested some things, was working with the people that she went to watch, so I'm sure they gave you some type of confidence, like, damn, I really can do this thing.
Yeah.
Not that you doubted yourself anyway, but it's really like, yo, I can make these moves.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what came after that right there?
Oh God. Still not knowing.
Mm-hmm.
It's so funny when you haven't, even stepping out on faith and say, okay, well, I'm doing what I love, but how God has so much bigger for you. His plans are so much bigger for you. So after that, get into the acting. I was writing music for some of the productions. Did some, little features in some TV shows.
Why you trying to be like they little? I ain't been on no TV show. You talking some little features. You was in the TV show, right?
I was.
Oh, shout out to that then. We ain't gonna be little. Well, hey, listen, cause I'm telling you, everything. You was on the TV show. Listen, I don't care if I had, give me about 7 seconds.
Okay.
I'm gonna be all, listen, I'm gonna be at the premiere. I'm gonna be at the, they're like, damn, G, you got a part. I'm all up in the movie.
All up in the movie.
You think the director, you made the cut? Listen, I'm in the movie. I don't care if I'm on the floor, but I was in the movie somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so you did your part.
God was setting me up for what I didn't know he was setting me up for. I thought I was just an actress, but he was setting me up to be able to tell my stories. But he was setting me up in situations where I was learning. I was around people where I can learn things, or what to do and what to do and what not to do.
Got it.
He's also setting me up to learn and to what not to fall for.
Okay, yeah.
The jewels through life, what you're having to learn and not throwing. I can't give this to you because you're not prepared for this yet. So let me prepare you for what's to come, because I know what's coming.
Right.
But from where I was then to where I am now, I remember getting to a place where okay, well, I do want to do my own movie. So how do I do that?
Right.
And reaching out. It was a my because I always tell him the story. He don't remember. So my cinematographer now, he's like the dopest here in Houston. I'll say outside of Houston, Texas.
What's his name?
Q shot you.
Look at them. Q shot you. You act like Q ain't come through here now. Q will shoot you too.
He's amazing.
I think I seen him on Instagram. Is it Q will shoot you or he'll shoot you? Ain't it what it's saying? Ain't it what the boy saying? Q will shoot you or he'll shoot you, right? Oh, that ain't nothing. It's something now. I want 10% of that. I want 10% of that right there, because that sounds good. Don't care what nobody says. Listen, he used that. I'm gonna find out. Q.
I love it. But manifestation, God amazes me. He amazes me. So this is 3-4 years ago when I reached out to him, and trying to get prices. Oh well, So when I saw those numbers, I was like, I can't do that.
What's the numbers look like? What was the numbers looking like back then?
There was some zeros on there,
and
I
doing them. I need somebody with an iPhone 12.
Because well, that's what I did before I got to where I'm now. I say, well, I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it on my phone or do it.
Put 12 on them.
Yeah. So God put people in my life, especially people that was like, I'm gonna be here and have your back, because the type of person I am, I'm not gonna ask, and that's not always good. Not to ask for help,
right?
But because the type of person I was, I didn't, and so he had to put people in my path that kind of forced themselves on me, because I wouldn't pull on people when I needed people.
Okay.
And so that's kind of what's been happening on my journey. God sends me my team.
He gonna send you to now. I tell people all the time, you don't have to look for nothing.
No.
Because God gonna send the people.
Yes.
I promise you.
He has sent.
Stop trying to look for the people you trying to look for.
Yeah. He is sending. He has sent me Denese, Malcolm, Jamal, Q. He has sent me my people, and so 4 years later, the best cinematographer here in Houston is my cinematographer.
Come on now.
For my movies, he's my teammate. He is, where we can sit and create together. We've been to Hollywood together to premiere my movie. God is amazing.
Okay, hold on. Now we gonna skip that right there. Like we gonna skip that. Because you had to do something first to get the award. We're gonna slide it in there.
You're not just be throwing.
No, we ain't sliding in it. Listen, I put out on award winning. I put it on there now, because that's what was there. And I seen you with a thing.
number.
You know what I'm saying?
I give it to
You know,
them. I
you
give
know,
it to them when
right.
I am in these positions because I couldn't do it without them, and I'm grateful for them. But because I learned so much for them.
We still going back to Hollywood though.
Hollywood.
Now, so that particular thing that you get the award for. Okay, let's talk about that piece right there.
Okay.
What was the name of that piece?
I got awards for both my films, Sincerely Judy and Next Lifetime.
Okay, then. Okay, cool.
So I've gotten more than one award for both films.
Okay, but which one you in Hollywood for? I want to talk about this
Next
event.
Lifetime.
Okay, so we talking about Next Lifetime. We know
Lifetime.
Everything she do, she get an award for. We already know that. But I want to talk about this Hollywood piece right here.
Hollywood piece.
So that particular, that's called what again?
Next Lifetime.
And where did that come from? And where did you pull that from?
Oh God.
Yeah, I'm going. Listen, this ain't the regular type of thing right here. Now.
Oh God.
We're gonna need to know some stuff.
So, jumping into my creativity.
Yeah.
Even when jumping into it, there was things I would hold back because of how I was raised. Because of
you got them Beaumont, you can't be doing stuff. Miss B,
because your spirituality, because your morals, So it's certain things that I would shy away from doing. More so worried about what the next person can say. What my mama gonna say? What whoever is gonna say? And so I got to a place where I'm not sacrificing my creativity, no matter what. It's real life. It's real stories that's happening, out here that we need to talk about, no matter what they are. Right. God knows what we've been through. He's watching us,
sure is,
and so to tell the real about what we've been through and where we come from, that's where I'm at in this place. So with Next Lifetime, it actually started as a story. Like I said, I'm a creator, poetry, music, and Next Lifetime, Erykah Badu, that's one of my favorite songs. So I wanted to do a remake of it, but the remake of the song turned into
don't act like I don't know the damn shit. That's why your brother up there in Dallas right now. Damn, Erykah Badu, them damn funny eyes she got. You know what I'm saying? I've been talking about people with funny eyes lately, but anyway, go ahead. He all the old badass Gary up there.
He is
in
bad.
Dallas. Chasing Erykah Badu. That's why he went. You know that, right? That's why he went, because Erykah Badu was up there. That's the only reason why he went up there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. He chicken
got
good,
time to playing with him. Who? We got Stones Media in the building.
What's up, Quentin?
Goddamn cute. That's you? Goddamn Q shot you.
No, that's
or
not cute, but he's one of the he's a videographer too.
Okay, well shit.
Yeah.
What do you call?
That's the team.
But he's a
Quentin.
Quentin. Oh, so he's Quentin. He's Quentin.
Yeah, he's Quentin, but they call him Q too.
Okay, they call him Q2. Oh, Q2 with a two.
No, cute.
Hell no. We got to switch this tonight. Everybody can't be damn Q's in here now. We got to figure out which Q. So if I met Q, I'm gonna be like, what's up, Q? You know what I'm gonna say?
What up, Q? Q.
So which Q gonna be
Q shot you and then Q.
Okay, got it.
I call him Quentin.
Oh, you on Quentin? Okay, Hey, Q. Tell me what you be called. Tell me what they call you.
What they call you?
What your boys call you? We need to know that Stones Media.
Stones Media.
You know what I'm saying? Look, he gonna put his business out there. I'm Stones Media up in the building.
He
you know, hey, hit that subscribe button. Tell me that subscribe button too.
Make sure you subscribe.
You know what I'm saying?
So
we got to put this story out here. We got to put this story out here.
We do got to put the story.
The story has to be put out there. You know what I'm saying? We want people to know the Stone came through. Two came through. You okay? Okay, so it came from a story originally.
Yeah, it came from a story. Came from song into a story. So everything I do has real life in it. You know, I get to be creative and put some more extra in there. We got to keep your attention. We got to put some
flavor in there.
Okay, put the flavor up in there. But there's some
damn oodles and noodles. You need something size and damn packet that came with it. You know what I'm saying? You put a little cheese in there.
A little cheese. So create a spread. You know what I'm saying? See, I was already in the prison too long. I was making spreads, but. Some noodles and cheese and some tuna and pickles.
Stop playing. Better stop playing with this stuff, girl.
Listen, I ain't even gonna lie. I was on the spreads. I ain't gonna lie. But no, Next Lifetime was the first project that I done that I wasn't worried about what the next person thought.
Ooh, that was a good one then. That's probably why they won the damn award.
The emotion. It was a true emotional roller coaster. How it pulled people in. It was amazing. It was an amazing project. And so yes.
How long did it take to shoot?
We shot Next Lifetime in 3 days.
Damn.
No sleep. All the way.
You like Tyler Perry.
Oh my!
Tyler Perry do 4 seasons in 2 days.
But the thing is, for us as indie artists, where we have people working 8 to 5s during the week, where we have to be respectful of people times and our budgets, and so we have to do. Tyler.
I'm talking back when I'm talking back.
Still shooting.
I know, right? And he got the budget. He's like, no, we doing this in 7 days. We got time. You know what I'm saying? 7 days. I don't care what y'all doing. I got to work, Tyler. You better come on here and get these lines done.
They right there there in the
You know?
studio doing their darn thing.
Okay, so you knocked it down.
Knocked that down.
Like that.
Like that.
Did you feel like, when you were done, when it was, what y'all say at the end of the thing? Cut.
Good.
When it's done, that's a wrap. Okay, and then y'all applaud and everything. I want to be on one of them sets. Just on that part.
Yeah.
Just on that.
You come.
When everything wrapped.
You come.
So I can applaud. Cause that seemed like it's so cool. Like everybody was like, they worked hard on the movie and everybody did their thing. Craft services.
Oh my God.
You had craft services yet?
I did have craft services.
God damn, you fancy.
Yes.
You get craft services.
That
means you got a budget.
Fancy right here.
That means you got a budget then.
I just got favor, I just got favor. Folks.
Okay, so you did a wrap on that piece right there.
Mm-hmm.
So what happens then? So you wrap that. Does it go to like Cannes Music Festival? I mean, not Cannes.
I
Music
did Cannes Music Festival next lifetime. I was a finalist in Cannes Music Festival.
So when submitting things for that, how does that work?
So film festivals, basically you just go, and for me, when I first started, I was new at it. So I'm like, okay, just submit,
Right.
But should they have film festivals? It was just a money thing. But you have the big ones, Sundance Film Festivals, all black film festivals. Cannes is a really big film festival. So there's certain ones now that I would only submit to because I know that, there's an avenue that it can take you.
Okay, got it.
But you do have thousands of, if not more, people that's submitting. So for you to become a finalist of or notified for this, it's a major accomplishment, And so, and I'm excited to even say that because it took to even acknowledge or pat myself on the back. I couldn't even do that because I feel like I had to be at a certain place before I do that. And I love my friends to tell me like, take a moment and be grateful and thankful for your accomplishments, And so I had to get to that place, and even in that, in Hollywood, in going before that happened, because we have our moments where we're tired, we have our moments we want to quit, and so God always put something before me when I'm at those moments that reminds me why I'm doing what I'm doing, and so that's what
the purpose.
Reminds me the purpose.
Right.
So I was at that point, and that's when I got the email that I was one of the finalists for the Indie Film Festival.
That's damn button right there. That's yellow button worthy right there. You know what I'm saying? That was yellow button worthy right there now.
It was. So, it never fails. That's literally what I go through every time when I'm at those points. And so it's like, don't quit. Keep going.
I know it's amazing how we can get to those points sometimes, and it's sometimes we can think, oh, well, I've been through that one time, so I know it'll never happen again. But we do get tired sometimes. And the funny thing about it, people can't understand that for you. Just like I can't understand it for somebody else. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because only they are walking that walk and taking those steps and mentally going through what they're going through mentally. You know what I'm saying? Okay, well, we'll come back over there. We'll come back over there. Okay, so now as you continue to kind of move on, you know what I'm saying? And so when did you feel like, okay, you did all those other things. How did you feel like, okay, my purpose is this? Like when did you get to that point?
My purpose. That is a good question.
Yeah, I know that's right. I'll be asking the right one. You better start playing. So I hit the button so it give you time to think about something. I do the button so it give you time to think about something right there.
I tell you, because of the fact that I still to this day I wake up. I have a procedure every morning when I wake up. First thing I do, I smile and I thank God. And I do that and I ask him every day, how can I collaborate with you?
Come on. Ooh.
And what can I do? What's my purpose?
Yeah, that's
you said a damn collaboration. I ain't never asked God for the collaboration.
Okay.
I might steal that.
I think so.
I mean, it's just like, what's his will for me today? What I need to do. And I try, and I'm just going off of that, and I'm still trying to figure it out. I think sometimes he lets me know it's like when things go successful.
Okay.
I've got successful people in my circle now.
Okay, right.
It's been, not just successful people who are what am I? When I said successful, that's not what I meant. They are successful, but I meant that they are good to me in my life. They're not toxic.
They're positive people.
Positive people. They want me to win.
Right. Want you to win.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's just like I have people who love me, but it's like when things happen, it was almost like almost like a pull. Like things get toxic and whatever. But I made that prayer to take those type of people out of my life, and then those people fell away without a problem.
That's
and
then
the right people started just coming in my life. You know what I mean? So I met Shacolby.
Girl, you better go hit that damn thing. She hit that thing.
I hit it.
Right.
She put a little explanation point on that thing too when she did it.
Okay. Like when I met Shacolby, it's like, usually when you have females, it's like, And
Yeah.
I always get so afraid because of the fact
Right.
that I'm not ugly, but as soon as another female sees you, they try to size you up and they do all that.
Why that happen?
I don't even know.
Guys do the same thing. Don't
that's a
add
whole
them.
nother
Guys do the
topic.
same. Oh man.
But
You know what? Man, if a dude see you walk in, you got a little swag to you, 6'4", chocolate and everything. They be
I
like,
see why. I see why. No,
they be like, hold on, this dude, what he doing?
no.
No, I don't like him. No,
It's sad though.
You know what I'm saying?
It is.
But my thing is, I always want to love. I wanted a friendship that I can just love on and just be supportive. And because my thing is, I ain't, I just love this, not just sit back, but just enjoy my life and stay in my lane.
Right.
And then I see someone doing something dope. When I get the goosebumps and I get
Yeah.
excited, I see that when I see Shacolby doing her thing, and I'm like, I just get excited. And then it was just certain things about her spirit, her personality, and things.
Right.
I'm looking like, yo, I feel like she's like my sister,
Mm.
some type of way, like for real. And it's like,
Right.
I mean, it
Don't
just
make me
feels.
cry over
I mean,
here.
Go
My
cry,
lash-
girl. Go
My
cry.
lashes stayed on
Now we know
good
you know
so
how to
far.
act now, but I know they be real though.
Whatever.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out there, y'all can cry on cue. Y'all, see, that's why you couldn't deal with the actresses and stuff like that. You like you ain't even tell me the truth.
I'm gonna kick him off his own show, y'all.
Oh my goodness! But I mean, it was she's a really good example
Right.
of what I'm talking about. So,
Okay.
and it's like God just started putting the right people in my life. I just start seeing successful things happening to me and things like that. And it started letting me know that okay, I'm walking in my purpose. I feel happy. I think I'm like the happiest I've ever been. In
Right.
a long time. And I'm just really genuinely happy, like
Right.
within my heart.
Ooh.
In my, that feeling in your gut.
Yeah.
You just feel like you can just actually exhale. How they say, waiting to exhale. I'm actually exhaling, like I'm happy, So
That's a good internal place to be.
Yeah, it really
But a lot of
is.
people can't be there. It's really, and then it goes to, like I said, walking in our truth.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Being my
Whether it's
authentic
good, bad, right, or wrong,
self.
from other people's viewpoint, but you walking in your truth.
And I don't even hate those or feel bad about the other ones who like to say the naysayers and say certain things.
Right.
Because again, they projecting their opinions on you. Like
Right.
they're not walking in my shoes. They're real meaning people. They're they may love me to a certain extent. They may have some, something behind them, jealousy, and that's none of my business.
Right.
You know what
It's
I mean?
not.
So, but my
It's
thing
not.
is, I'm happy if I walk in my truth. It was like Shacolby saying, you grew up from a spiritual background or a certain type of conservative background, and it's like certain things. I felt so cramped that it's like if I go to the right, it's like I couldn't do anything. I go to the left. I wasn't happy. And I read the scriptures and I'll follow the Bible principles and I'll do all of those things and everything. But it was like I felt like other people would start imposing their opinions on you. Why are you wearing this color nail polish? And it's like, really, it's certain things like that. So when I started saying I don't care no more,
Right.
and just trying to find me, I was happy. You still got those ones that, and I just put it in my head that, you know what, they love me. They just don't get, they just seeing what they see from their viewpoints. So.
And definitely, and sometimes people, they only have a certain viewpoint because one, they haven't explored anything outside their mind. They haven't explored anything outside of where they're at.
Yeah.
That has a lot. People don't understand how environment has so much on how we move, how we deal with people, whether we can deal with other people. So sometimes, and I'm sure you've seen it. I'm sure, like even back where I'm from, there are people who have not left. You know what I'm saying? Physically or mentally.
Right.
Like they're in a same time. It's like a time warp.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
You can go back from years forward and you go back. And I guarantee some people can have the same conversation when you seen them last 15 years ago. Same conversation. You be looking at them like, huh?
And I just
Like,
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna holler at you later, man.
Yeah.
Oh man, gee, I like to do good. No, bro, that's not even it. That's not it, brother. I promise you. It's just you don't. I'll open my mind up.
Yeah.
But I want you to open your mind up too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we can do some dialogue. right?
And that'd be a problem for people too, because you're
Mm.
actually growing. It's growth for you.
Ooh.
But for them, it's, oh, you acting, you changing up on me, or you acting funny. Yeah,
Mm.
I've been through that.
I want you to. I want you to be like it was when we knew each other back then. I'm like, dude, I'm grown since then.
That's a different chapter.
But it can happen in relationships as well, right? And people think it can be over years. Sometimes it could be just over a short period of time. Because
That's
if you're
exactly
not
right.
if you're not opening the palette of your mind, you get what I'm saying? And the person you're with, if they're just stuck in this one cup, this is what they're doing every day. But you out here, you're exploring.
Yeah.
It's not that you want something or somebody. What it is, you may enjoy the conversation. You'll see people who they'll meet people and they have a conversation with you. And to them, it was the most dynamic conversation they've ever had, or they've had in a long time, because now it almost makes you like, well, damn, who they around? Like, you're that person, like, damn, well, who they talking to? Because they're like, yo, the conversation was just, oh man. And it's like, well, damn, like, who are you around every day? Because evidently you might need to change that circle up a little bit, partner. Because I'm not doing nothing special over here. This is just conversation.
Yeah, right.
You hear what I'm saying?
I get it. Energy and vibes for me right now is everything. And like you said, it don't have to be over a period of years. This can happen within a couple of months. And I've gotten to a place where in protecting my peace, and so, if I'm around someone that's draining me, especially the type of person I am, when I take on people's emotion and take on what's happening, I had to learn how to protect me. And one of the ways of protecting me is taking myself out of those type of situations and not worrying about, what the next person is going to think, because I don't want that toxicity in my life anymore. I don't want that energy in my life no more. My focus is trying to grow and, do what my purpose is. And if I have somebody instead of pulling and taking away from that, it really takes away from what I'm supposed to be doing. And so I'm okay with taking myself out of those situations.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's so true. And what was I gonna say? It's like I said, it's a distraction. You have those different people. I had to come to realize that I'm worthy. I didn't have a chance to even like look in the mirror and actually know who I was. And man, just to see how dope I was, I was like,
damn, she is dope.
Thank you. And I was just like, wait a minute, and I had to wake up, and I think I woke up just probably like, I know this is sad, but you know what? I woke up. That's the point.
Yeah.
And that's a short few years ago, and it's like, with that, I had some people to, of course, that, and it's like, hey, I've already prayed. I already know what I'm supposed to be doing. And it's like, when I went through the things that I went through, like I said, where were you? It's always people say certain things, but the actions was not there. And it's like, when I started seeing God put the right people in my life and things like that, I just started seeing things. And it's like I started waking up. I had time to myself to know who I was.
Right.
And like I said, those struggles, I think back, I don't think, oh man, this happened to me. I'm like, that happened to me.
Right.
And this what came out of it.
Yeah.
You chose to look at the other side of it.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
So, love it. I mean, I made a commitment to myself like this year that I said, you know what, I'm killing off the old me, and I'm actually walking into my authentic self and doing me. Whatever that is. If I want to go walk in the street, and ride on a horse or whatever.
Gonna walk in the street and ride on a horse.
Shout out to walking in the street. See, we walking in the street all 2022.
That's kind of a little wild, but I'm just saying, if that's
we with it, okay.
I support you walking in the street.
I'm trying to get an analogy that's something real crazy. Whatever it is, that's me. That's what I want to do. I'm still Denese. My character's still there. My personality is definitely so for the better. So, shout out to me.
Shout out to Nene.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you.
Being a better me. So that's what I'm doing. And, I'm here.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, we're gonna jump into the Sunshine Truckers commercial, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna talk about what made this company that this young lady has is right here banging in the different shows she got going on, and we're gonna jump into that soon as we come back here on 5Ks.
When you know it's time to get the mood right. There's only one candle, and that's J Love Candle Co.
I remember my first paycheck as a company driver. I was appalled. How could I survive on $600 a week gross? Paying bills and managing over the road on a trainer's truck, things could get tight. I knew then that I had to help create the change that I wanted to see. To be impactful to the underserved trucking community, I founded my nonprofit Sunshine for Truckers.
Yeah, we back. Check out my girl Pam Mooley with Sunshine Truckers. You know what I'm saying? A great nonprofit out there. She's out of Miami, Florida, doing her thing. In fact, she'll be coming to Texas here in probably the next month or whatever. So she's gonna slide through, coming through 10, and we're gonna get her on the show as well. So that's gonna be a great day. You know what I'm saying? So shout out my girl Pam Mooley and Sunshine Truckers all day, every day. All right, so Kobe,
Every day.
you have this company, right?
I do.
And what made you decide to name it Shacolby Shentell? You know what I'm saying? Why did you do that?
Right. Why did I name it after me?
Yeah.
So when I was coming up with my company name and trying to figure out, okay, what I want to name this entertainment company, I felt like at that point, all I had was my name.
Okay.
First and that's for my first and middle name. You know, not even my last name. You know, my first and my middle name is all I had, and that's who I was, and that's what represented who I was.
That's kind
and
of deep
so,
right there. She's the first and the last. The first and middle. That was you.
Yeah, my first and middle. And I say that because, you know,
because the last can be changed with marriage and stuff like that.
Last name would change with marriage.
Right.
Even before it's changed, it wasn't my father. It was my mother's married name.
Okay,
so it really wasn't my name. My blood ain't in that name,
right.
You know. And so Shacolby Shentell, that's who I was, you know, that's who I am as a person. And so that's, you know, representing me and my company.
Right.
So it was that simple for me. That's
okay.
I came up with the company name.
All right. So once you did that, I know it was just one of those things like, okay, hey, let's really get to popping.
Let's get to
popping. You know what I'm saying? Because one, now I have to gather people that's doing this, actors, you know, people who production.
Yes.
You rock with Q. Oh yeah. And Q2, he corrected that. He said he want to get things straight. His name is Q Works. Quentin Works.
Oh, okay. Quentin Works.
Quentin Works. So that's the one we're gonna do right there. He said he don't want no confusion out here in the streets. You know what I'm saying? There would be no confusion out here.
Team ever.
You know, I see that. I can't wait to meet y'all when we on set and everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna come in with my, you know, smoking jacket and everything.
Okay, smoking jacket.
Shout out to me. I got a roll for myself.
Salt and pepper beans.
I don't even know. Don't mess with the girl. You better stop playing.
I like
stop playing the damn salt
pepper. Gangsta up in here, you know.
I can play gangster role too.
I'm about to go
I'm old hood joker. You know what I'm saying? For real.
We about to go gangster for real.
But you said something about the beard though. Okay. My boy Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? Hollywood got the hottest beard oil. You know what I'm saying? He got the hottest beard oil in the damn game. You know what I'm saying? Listen, you got somebody got some salt and pepper and they want their beard to be right, you know what I'm saying? Get some of that daggone Hollywood beard oil and it's gonna be tight. Oh, shout out to me. I just did that.
Shout out to you. You slid that up there.
Listen, come on. Listen, I got bars. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I got bars out here. You know what I'm saying? But real talk, I'm not just talking about the oil. I use it. I use it daily. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my boy Bone, aka Bonafide, you know what I'm saying? Entertainment. Bone, he just I gave him a bottle of mine and he's using it. And like I told him, I said, you can be like Wolfman Jack later on. I'm trying to tell you, it's gonna come in full. It's gonna be right for you. You gonna have to be fighting them off for him, Bone. Don't do it, Bone.
The beers are in now. Beer game.
You better stop playing the beer game. And please tell these brothers stop dying their beers.
That's all pepper in.
Tell them to stop that. Tell them to stop dying their beers. Be proud, man. Listen, it has nothing to do with age. Really, it's just some wisdom that's coming through. That's all it is. It's wisdom. You know, except
it's actually a look.
It is a look though. You know what I'm saying? You done heard I'm coming out with the they got like the Silver Fox dude.
No, I
got my own stuff. I don't follow nobody. No, I got my own thing. You know what I'm saying? The G5
Country Boy.
That is in it too.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? I call it the G5 Silver Country Boys or something like that. It's something like that. I wrote it out yesterday, but that's what it's gonna be though. Anyway, so I'm about to do this photo shoot, and when y'all see the photo shoot, I'm trying to tell you, y'all gonna lose. Y'all like, that's this here. And I ain't rolling with the makeup and all that. I'm going raw on them.
You going raw?
I'm going raw. Okay. I'm gonna have the
editor
edit it.
Did a photo shoot. You need to have me on there. So
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she's really good. She directed me.
Do you?
Yeah.
I'm not photogenic at all.
Oh,
She
really?
helps
Oh,
me
I'm
with stuff.
photogenic now.
We
I
know
don't know. I ain't.
this.
No, I'm not.
If you're not,
I don't even
got
like
you.
pictures. I don't. You can't find no pictures of me. I don't take pictures.
You know,
I do not take
understand.
pictures.
I'm
I
the
do
same
not
way.
do it.
Okay,
I'm saying, but I'm doing this photo shoot
She's
because
gonna
I
change
need
her
to do it
mind.
for a reason.
She's gonna change her mind. She's gonna inspire
You know what I'm saying? You know, my daughter do good in pictures though. My daughter, shout out to my damn daughter, Bree.
Shout out to your daughter.
I'm saying, my daughter, Bree.
Okay.
Open your phone up.
Okay.
Let me show you my baby. Phone up.
Let's go find your baby.
Y'all gonna look at my baby.
Okay.
I don't play. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know,
Your baby.
Frizzy Bree.
Is it Bree?
Frizzy Bree.
F-R-E-Z?
Frizzy B-R-I.
Why?
Frizzy-B-R-I. Frizzy Bree.
Thank you, Frizzy Bree.
You know what I'm saying?
Blogger?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
She's beautiful.
Yeah,
is
yeah.
beautiful.
She's a nurse practitioner. She out there making that big money out there in LA.
That's what I'm
Doing
talking
it.
about.
But she's
Gorgeous.
photogenic.
Yes,
That girl
she
takes
is.
pictures on. Her picture game be strong.
Shout out Frizzy Bree.
You know what I'm saying? Frizzy be doing her thing.
Proud dad.
You know what I'm saying? You better stop playing that like I ain't proud
I love it.
out here.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Okay, so you got a thing going. Started the company, gathering people. Was that a hard thing? Was it? Some people say, "Oh no," because when we're starting off, you know, we don't have that bread to be
That's
giving
true.
people
That is true.
like that. You know what I'm saying? We don't even be having that bread. You know,
true.
like look, the money
don't.
gonna come off the other end if we
That's true.
get to that point.
That's true.
So a lot of people have to, you know,
Invest in your own business.
you know
Yeah.
that, and only do people say I'll do it for free?
True. That's
You know what
true.
I'm saying?
It's funny.
I would.
Uh-huh.
I would add for free. You know why? Because sometimes, man, if you are like you, if you know what you are,
Mm-hmm.
then put me in the movie.
Yeah.
I'll make my own way.
Yeah.
I'm gonna listen to everything you say,
I'm gonna
but and I'm gonna show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it'll get the fact it's gonna be seen somewhere.
Yeah.
Shit, that's the win. Somebody can see you like, nah, we want that Joker.
Yeah.
Get G5. You know what I'm saying? Hey, who's his agent? You know what I'm saying?
Let me speak to your agent.
So we don't be the agent. You know what I'm saying?
Let me speak to your
You know what I'm
agent.
saying? Let's be your agent real quick, man.
I think for me, it's the experience that you give people because you're right. You don't have the money to get like you want to. My desire is to take care of that's my heart, you know, not even for me, you know, my family and the people that supports me and that has my back, you know, people like Denese, you know, and my team, that's some of the team that's been on there.
Right.
And so coming on, you don't have it. So that is a thought in your head, especially using people's time. You know, we have to rehearse, you know, and, you know, I'm passionate about what I'm doing. So it ain't no half stepping, you know, so if you're going to be committed to it, be committed to it, you know, knowing, you know, I can give you this, but I'm going to give you an experience. And that has been one of the things that I've heard from the people that I have worked with, that the experience that they've got from working with me and my team is like none other, but also to see that how passionate I am about what I'm doing. So when that time does come for me to be able to bless you, you know, you are a part of that. You are a part of this team. And so I think people see that, you know, knowing that, no, I may not get paid what I need to get paid, but I know, you know, you feel the spirit behind it, you feel the blessing behind it because, you know, when everybody come, it's that's what they literally say. It's a feeling that you get when you're around it. And so I'm excited what's to come, but I just hope that the people, I know it's going to happen. Right. And I just hope people just, you know, continue to support and be a part of it for when it does happen for Houston. But I think God is testing us, you know, it's in collaborating, not feeling like we have to fight and compete against one another, you know. And so in being that example, you know, we are being an example right now, you know, and not trying to be the first one to get it, you know, and down in the next person, you know. This is 3 filmmakers that we doing the second year of us doing a red carpet premiere. We sold out last year. We're going to sell out this year.
Now, where you selling out? We got time to plan. We selling out right here.
We're selling out.
You know what they talking about?
Yeah. So, you know, even more filmmakers, collaborated with more filmmakers here in Houston, because, you know, you see them Hollywood movies, they got what, about 20 production companies on it. You see 1,000 names on there. You can't do it by yourself.
You can't.
You can't do it by yourself. And so I don't know why people have that mentality of thinking that they can. You can't. You can't do it by yourself. My whole team, literally, our photo shoot, Denese was dressing me. Kiana was doing my hair. B was there making like it was a team effort, you know. And so to see the team of people doing it because they love you and they support you, it ain't the money, you know. We don't have these Hollywood budgets right now. It's like, I'm gonna help you now. It's my turn. What can I do? My if I'm not directing or producing something, I'm on their set and I'm saying, what do you need me to do? Wipe the sweat off your actor's face? What do you need me to do? Put the shoes on? What do you need me to do? Run across, go get this for you. So we play our part. And nobody has ego in the way. Nobody has, we play our part for each other because we are building, and supporting one another. And that's how it's supposed to be. For her, that's the same thing with her. I'm like, what do you need from me? It's not what, her, because that's her heart. What can I do for you, Shacolby? It's both ways. What can I do for you, Denise, so we both can be great? And that's how it's supposed to be.
And I love it. I'm like, she just helps me.
Kiana said, I'm here, girl.
Yes, my boo. This girl right here said, so Kiana is amazing. She's a hairstylist, you know. And so she supports. She came to my movie premiere, anything I'm doing. And so she said, I'm here. God has brought me to you to help make your dreams come true.
Come on now.
So when I say I shedded tears from her just speaking that, but for me, like I said, my heart is it's not just, the people he put in my path to help me. It's both ways. Like, what can I do to help you as well? And that's what we need.
And that's what we have to do. It ain't about need. That's what we have to do. That becomes our assignment, right?
Yes. What's so funny when we was on the photo shoot and doing everything. It was so funny, like the vibe with everything. Usually people are watching their watch. It's like, hey, I'm ready to go. We were still there like
the whole day.
It was like family. Like you there, you forget time even existed, you know? And it's like you there loving on each other, helping each other. And just being around each other. You know how you with your grandma's house, with your cousins, and you just enjoying your time. And it was just, how I say, it's a vibe. It was
it is.
Vibe.
It becomes that. And
it's genuine,
and time means nothing at that point.
True.
It's like having a great conversation, right? You can be talking, and next thing you know, like, damn, is that late? We've been going that long. You know what I'm saying? Because one, it becomes genuine. It's good. And what happens is the energy goes across everybody. So when you were there in that shoot, what happened was the energy was going throughout the room. And so nobody's gonna pay attention to phones and all these other things like that. It's because one, it become important what the mission is, what we have going on. You know what I'm saying? Like what we're gonna make happen, and what's going to come about this. Right. Yeah. And so, and I love the fact that you have different filmmakers and you're all helping each other because one, you're looking at what's going on out in California and stuff like that. They're not doing it by themselves. Nobody's doing it by themselves. And if we come together, like, look what we can do. If you have this right here, it goes back to me, you know what I'm saying? And I hear you, country girl too, and I say it all the time. I'm proud of being a country boy, right? And I'm proud of it because one, everybody didn't have a lot. But you had what you had.
And you enjoyed it.
You get what I'm saying? And so if we had cups, but you had plates, you feel what I'm saying? Where you had cup and plates now. And we had cup and plates. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's how it goes. You get what I'm saying? Once we get to that point where we can, give something, we'll give you that monetary piece like that. But if I have a service, I have a thing that I know can make you be great. And I know I know it's not in your budget. You feel what I'm saying? And we're going to talk about something after we get done with the show anyway. If this ain't in your budget, I understand it ain't in your budget because it's one of those things like, you know what? Maybe I can, I can do this right here for this person. So now something else they could have possibly needed, they didn't think they could get, they can get it now. That's going to better, suit what needs to happen now. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. And if we just did that, it ain't killing nobody, man. It ain't killing you.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's and it's like the wink and drink, right? Like wink and drink app. That was somebody's dream, somebody came up with. They worked hard on it, and I believed in it. You feel what I'm saying? I believed in it. I believed in that person. I believed in her, the CEO. I believed in her. I believed in what she was doing, and I grabbed it as if it was mine. You get what I'm saying? So the fact that I'm an owner in something, I didn't start it. You know what I'm saying? She gave me something. They gave me something to be part of this. You get what I'm saying? And didn't have to. But it just goes back with, how people are sometimes. They feel like, no, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I want you to, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for what you've done. I appreciate what you've done. I want to show you I appreciate what you've done. And I promise you, when we change people's lives, and I promise you, it's rare that happens where we can change people's lives. So she told me some words to me about what I did for her, but she don't understand what this has done. This has changed my life. You know what I'm saying? She's changed my life. She's changing the life of my family. You feel what I'm saying? We all know that. So the things that you're doing, you know what I'm saying, with your company and you know what I'm saying, with all your actors and actresses and all the, you know what I'm saying, the key people, the ADs and all that stuff like that. I don't know all the terminology, so I do apologize. Everybody that be there. The things that you have going forward, it's gonna change people's life, Kobe. You know what I'm saying? Like they're gonna change your life and you're gonna change their life. But the thing I'm hearing is, and I see even when I'm looking through your page, you know what I'm saying, and I'm watching and things, because I do study the people who are coming to my show, and I look and I watch the interaction with people. I look at, even I think it was her, when y'all was at the shoot or whatever, and you were going through introducing people, and she was sitting in a chair. You said, "Oh, she's my makeup artist right here." So I think I know who she is. You know what I'm saying? Based off of what you said. See, I pay attention. You get what I'm saying? I pay attention to all of that. And so to see in every frame, I'm telling you, this girl was smiling. She has a glow about her. When she was doing the painting thing, what's it called? Painting what?
Painting portrait.
The painting portrait. She was in there with the energy. She was smiling. I've never seen her on none of her stuff not smiling, not showing joy, not just being happy. Not one thing. I scroll through every one of them. Because one, I'm getting energy. I'm feeling. I'm like, yo, she that real deal. She that real deal right there. And the fact that what you're doing, I think is amazing. Listen, I think it's more than amazing. And so the thing, like I told y'all, this girl's so special. I met her, you know what I'm saying? And the whole time when we talking about the show, Kobe, she was talking about you. This is what I'm trying to tell you. She was at the point, she's like, gee, well, really, I'm shy and stuff like that. But what I want to do is, my girlfriend, she was only talking about you, Kobe. I promise you. She was only talking about you. Cause when people them tend to come to the show, you know what I'm saying? Like they'll sit here beside me, and then if whoever comes with them, they'll sit over there. You'll hear them, they'll talk or whatever. But she made it such a point. I was like, that's what made me look into everything. I was just like, yo. And then so as I'm looking, I'm paying attention. You know what I'm saying? It to me, it bigged her up so much. You know what I'm saying? Because once again, in her story, she said she's about people. And for her to only mention you, it was amazing to me, because some people, you know what I'm saying, and not saying it would have been a selfish act or nothing like that, but some people just in life are so damn selfish that they would never put somebody else before them. She wants your stuff to succeed that much. She wants it to succeed more than what she's doing. That's a friend, man.
That is.
Goddamn, shout out there. Right now. And we're gonna jump into commercial because this is one of the Hashitashi moments and shit. You know what I'm saying? And then we're gonna come back. We're gonna put the phone lines up. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna get into it or whatever. All right.
When you're ready for that pickup, there's only one juice to go for, and that's the Jaw Juice. That's 281-455-8797. Get you some of that good stuff. Jaw Juice.
Shout out to Jaw Juice and shout out to G5, because I'm telling you, the 5Cast experience, boy. I'm telling you, I'm the underground Oprah. You better stop playing up here. I'm an underground Oprah out here. I'm gonna bring you through here, do some stuff like that. That's what we do. But once again, it's about the experience. You know what I'm saying? It's about the experience here on 5Cast. Listen, it ain't about nothing else. It's about celebration. Just celebrating both of these women, doing great things, celebrating a friendship.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To celebrate a friendship. I ain't seen nobody come on this show that I'm talking to them and they like, yo, I don't even do stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? I'm shy. I don't even do stuff like this. I want to highlight my friend. You know what I'm saying? I want her. You know what I'm saying? Because I told her, I said, no, you have to bring a plus one. That's everybody. They have to. I don't want nobody to come here by themselves. On none of my shows, right? Because I want them to enjoy the experience. Because no matter what, if it would just be me and you here, we wouldn't have had the experience that's going on right here. But if you bring somebody with you, trust me, they know you. I don't know you like that. You know what I'm saying? So y'all gonna be able to share. Y'all gonna get back in the van. and y'all gonna continue to share.
Yeah.
You're gonna give back, and you're gonna continue to share. You're gonna talk about it tomorrow. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because one, there is no experience like the damn G5 cash experience.
G5.
Let's stop playing. You know what I'm saying? So now let me ask you this right here. I look on the thing, you got all kind of shows and everything. Now I can't even keep up. We got the SCZN. How you say that?
The season.
Okay,
Shout out to Malcolm.
Shout out to Malcolm.
Shout out to
Malcolm
Malcolm.
think old slick joker too.
Malcolm is the writer and director of the season.
Oh, for real,
And
Malcolm?
he's in it, yes.
Malcolm, yeah, okay, that's Malcolm. Okay, shout out to damn Malcolm. You know what I'm saying? Who would the dude that when they was sitting there? They was sitting in there talking about like somebody was coming back. You sitting at the table talking like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna paraphrase, okay? You know what I'm saying? He's sitting there like, y'all. So when we're gonna find out who's gonna be the number one man? You know what I'm saying? You know, and so you over there. Well, you know, yeah, you know she gonna be back for a couple weeks or something like that. And I'm like, well, I guess we'll find out when a couple weeks. Then they had a little music.
I love it.
Shout out to that damn acting I just did right there. I'm coming for your job, Malcolm.
We got an actor.
Malcolm, I'm coming for your job,
you.
man. Listen,
Uh-oh.
I'm coming. They gonna make a role for me.
We make
You
the
know what I'm
road for
saying?
you guys.
You know this. Hey.
Shout out to Marvin too.
I'm be there.
Marvin too.
I'm be there. Hey,
Yeah.
Malcolm. Do you think you're getting the position? You know what I'm saying? G5 coming through. You know what I'm saying? You know, so but I think it's great. I look more of the with things probably like the production of things. Like I like when the music comes in and
Oh my God.
and the facial expression if they match with what's supposed to happen.
Yeah.
And I know there's a lot in editing and stuff like that. And I'm curing the right things, but still the actors have to know to get that feeling.
Sure.
You feel what I'm saying? So that's what I probably look at when I look at people acting. So I probably mess myself looking at movies. I'll be like, okay, I'm looking at the acting and not the storyline.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because
have
that's
a
where
different
you
mindset,
can not
yeah.
like an actor.
True.
And I think that's good. Like when I can not like you, like what's my man name? I don't know the name, no matter. Like, you know how they'll show sometimes different actors that you just hated because they were so good in their damn part.
Yeah.
Like no matter what, like I'm still mad at you, bro. What you
That's
still
when you
did.
know you've done your job.
You did your job.
You did your job.
You know what I'm saying? When
Yeah.
they hate you, ooh, that's one of them things. You know,
Yeah.
so I like that, and I like what y'all doing. I like that y'all come together collectively as a group. You know, I love that. That's beautiful. But just to see it here, you know what I'm saying? Just to be around it. I mean, just to be around you and be around you and the things you're doing. You know what I'm saying? You styling everybody. You got everybody looking all good and everything. You know, handling business. You know, but then hold up now. Let's talk about you got the whole real estate game locked down too now. B&Bs and all this type of stuff. I'm trying to slide by stuff now. I know it's about COVID hour, but you know what I'm saying? You know, you're doing your thing.
Thank you.
But so what made you get into real estate? That's what I want to
The
know.
love for people, you know. I like when I know resources, when I get to know resources about something.
Yeah.
And then knowing how when someone have like an issue or a problem or something, I love to give information. And I like to find out information. I love to give the information. So
Right.
So real estate became about, I love looking at new homes, looking at homes and with all the features, the home decor and things like that. And
Right.
It's like, it started off a long time ago, honestly. My mom's house, when my mom passed, we had to go, you know, do this whole situation with my mom's house. The house went on foreclosure. We had to get a real estate agent to help us.
Okay.
The real estate agent was not a good real estate agent. She tried to get me for $12,000 BTSA bonus.
Come on
and
now.
it's not what that was supposed to be for. You know, so she was doing some crooked stuff, and I caught it. You know, don't let the smile fool you. Don't let the smooth taste fool you. I was very
She was though. No, you both city right here.
Okay.
You know you were putting hands on people back in the day.
Right. So
Shoot.
I was trying to figure out what was going on, and
Right.
something didn't seem right. I looked at the numbers and everything. Like, okay, what does this mean? Anyway, long story short, got out of that situation. Started learning more about it. I became a loan officer.
Oh, hold on, you MLO?
I used to be.
Hold on, though. Let's talk about that for a minute.
Whoop, whoop.
What made you be MLO?
Because of the fact that the numbers.
That's where the money get. Where the money be at right there. MLO,
Right,
no?
where the money And
Where the money
Yeah.
resides, where the money resides.
Yeah.
so I did that,
Mhm.
and
How long you do that for?
I did that for a couple of years. I want to say like what, around 5 years.
Oh, 5P? You didn't like
Yeah.
it?
You know, it was different things that's going on in my life that kind of like
Okay.
distracted me.
Okay, got
and
it.
then I got out of it, and then I think I was more of a people person.
Oh, okay.
More of like, homes and things like that. So
Right.
I kept saying I need to go, become a real estate agent. Distractions again got in the way, and then I found
distractions.
Yeah.
I really
Well, no
made-
dude was it?
um,
Cause dudes be distraction
They do
guys.
distraction.
You know what I'm saying? You know why she was
Right.
at prison. But anyway, we ain't gonna talk about that though.
We passed it, okay?
Oh my God. It was a combination. Accumulation of a different stuff. And,
Right.
Once I said no, what is it that I want to do?
Yeah.
And then I actually said, you know what, I'm gonna do this. So, and one fateful day,
Mhm.
one job that I had, it was pre-COVID, right before COVID,
Mhm.
and they were like, they had to, let go people, and I was
Right.
like, okay, well, this is my opportunity to go to real estate school.
Okay.
So I did that, and once I did that, went past it. Everything happened within a quick time. Everybody was so nervous about taking the test, passed it, and nobody
Yeah.
did everything. So it was. I felt like it was for me. So I did it. I loved it. Talking to people about it was
Right.
like really I just loved it. So became successful at doing so, and and having that personality that I have, and people wanted to ask questions that led to clients, and being a resource to them, and then helping them would find their actual dream home. Like they didn't
Right.
think they can even get a home. I'm like, let me show you how. And then it's like patience. A lot of times people were like, I ain't got time for that. But I
Right.
was the one that was patient enough to help.
Right.
That led to other things that led me to being trustworthy. A lot of people see me as trustworthy. A lot of people, it's like, girl, listen, I got to move out of town. I'm not selling my house. Here's the keys.
Right.
Let me, manage my house,
Right.
or do this, or, or it's just things like that led to that. So me having the resources, and then having the that trustworthy, that personality that I
Right.
have, and I feel like it was just God led everything, honestly.
And you did.
Yeah. So, and that's how I'm here.
That's how you doing all this stuff right here.
Ain't nothing but God, because I mean,
You right about that now.
Yes,
You better not try to give it to nobody else. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him.
okay.
Shout out to
Listen, don't act like you ain't play with God on my show. This is what we gonna talk about him.
Yes,
You know, some people be like, well, we don't want to talk about it. Man, please, you better get on. Because they scared they can't walk in their truth. You know what I'm saying? Hey, check this out. We got the phone number up here. We got 512-296-4803. We got 592-296 4803. And I would love for, you know what I'm saying, somebody from the cast and crew, part of the system and everything to call on in. Kiana, I'd love for you to call on in. So call on in.
Hold on, man.
Let's get you on up in here.
Hold on.
That's the number on the line.
That's the number on
You
the
see
line.
it.
You
Oh, my
see
bad.
it.
I took it away.
See it.
Did I take it away?
You took the number off, y'all.
Oh, that mercy. Let me there we go.
Wow.
There it is right there. Come on.
Yeah.
Shout out to damn Nia New out there doing her thing. Shit, no, she's a truck driver. She's out there about to start her own company. She just started her own company.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying? So she
congratulations.
and this was about young sister
I
too.
love it.
Wow.
Young
Yeah,
sister.
really.
Young sister. You know what I'm saying? Got tired of, working for the, people.
Mhm.
And quick conversations. She got her own company.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
It is.
That's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? And grab two other people, and they doing the same
Wow.
thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
One young lady, single parent. So it's just, bro, this is beautiful. You love when people do it. Come on, 512-296-4803. Your crew scared to call in.
Y'all scared to call in?
Come on now.
Don't be scared.
Come on now. She ain't beat y'all up on set that bad, did she? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, they.
Hey, I heard how Tyler Perry be doing them. You know what I'm saying?
Tyler be doing?
They say Tyler be on them. You know what I'm saying? Tyler be on them.
It just we be in the moment.
Yeah.
Emotion. We didn't shed tears.
Oh man.
I didn't have to be like, hold on. Cut. We just let's come back.
So while waiting on this phone call, what are the shows you have? You got season?
So the season, I'm an actress in there. I play Liz, Boss Lady Liz.
Boss Lady.
That's
You
written
know
and
what I'm saying?
directed by Malcolm Carter. My film is Sincerely Judy.
Okay.
As well as Next Lifetime, which Next Lifetime we did a short for. We'll be doing a full feature later this year for
Okay,
it.
yeah, we're gonna be on that. Look for G5 up in that.
G5 gonna be up in that thing, making his
my debut. And listen, and I work for free, so y'all know already. You ain't gotta worry about that.
He about to be a gangster.
You know,
we about to be filming next month. The Book of Aries, which is my next film that will be premiering at the Cinematic Affair July 16th. Red carpet premiere. So yes,
y'all shooting and it's gonna premiere.
We shooting and it premieres in July.
Man, you doing casting calls for it? Or y'all
I've
just
done
got people?
casting. We're already rehearsing for it.
Oh shoot!
It's a, yeah.
Damn,
yeah, you saw
I missed my damn call.
No, you didn't. You didn't. I still got to get some people up in there. You know, I see all this gangster in you. You know,
who we got on the line right here?
Who we got?
Okay. Who we got on the line?
Kiana.
Look at that, Kiana in the building.
Kiana in the building.
We got Kiana in the building. What's going on, K Doubles? Yeah, K Doubles in the building. What's going on? Hey, you gonna see me on set? Don't worry. I don't know when. Somehow I'm gonna be on set now. I'm coming in hard too.
And she the designer.
Beard and all. You know what I'm saying? Let's get me right when I come
your
through.
Beard right.
So what's going on, Kiana? How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Let me ask you a couple questions. You don't mind me asking, do you?
I guess not.
Okay. Well,
sounds like you're gonna ask them anyway.
I'm sure gonna ask them now. Shout out to me because I'm gonna ask the question. What is it like working with Colby?
It's amazing. It's awesome to see that. See what she's, who she's become. We used to, like she said, she would come to my house and, we cheered, we did cheerleading, we did tennis, me and her played doubles.
Dang, okay.
We did.
So, you already know people who are just awesome people, awesome spirit, she's always been that way. But to see her doing film, and really like the passion that she has behind it is just, like just that photo shoot. I had never seen her in action,
right?
And to see her in action at the photo shoot, I'm like, whoa, when I have my photo shoot, I need you there. Like, I need you to give me some pointers.
Come on now. She bringing life to it.
Man, she's a beast. She got it. She's a model too, no one's saying that part, but she's a natural model.
She's amazing.
So, it was just amazing to see her in action. Like it really is crazy. It's crazy.
So what can you describe like some of the scenes sometimes, like, during shooting, like what is the energy like amongst everyone within the room and stuff like that? I mean, how does that go?
So I haven't been on set. This will be my first time being on set.
Right.
But I did attend the first reading.
Yeah, I missed that one. I think my tire got flat. I was supposed to be there, but I don't know who that dude got my part. But me and him might have issues, and I'll make sure his tire is flat on the way in for the next read. Go ahead though. I'm listening.
Yeah, so my first time on set, well, technically the read was for the Book of Aries.
Right.
And so, I told her I wanted to be there just so I can get a feel for the characters. And then, when she tells me, hey, I want this person's hair this way, that way, we can, have all that together. It just flows. But that was a really beautiful experience too. So, I can only imagine how it is on set. I told her, I said, now I know you passionate about what you do, so I know you probably gonna curse me out if I don't get something right, but it's all right.
Some of that Tyler Perry, huh? Let's see, she trying to be all, I'm sweet Colby. I just be about kumbaya on set. We talk Beaumont in the prison and Rosharon. That's what the Book of Rosharon. That's what we do. Yeah, I know she be in there acting crazy.
That correctional officer probably gonna go out on me. I'm like, you know what?
Oh my gosh.
So, but I told her, I get it. I understand you passionate about something. I'm here to make your dream come true. I'm here to be a part. I'm here to be what you needed. Because I asked her, like, you know, do you have a makeup artist or, you know, your, you know, personal hairstylist?
Right.
And she was like, no, I thought about asking you, but I was like, well, you know what? I thought about it for a long time, and now I'm just coming out and say it because it's something that just kept tugging on me. But, you know, you don't want to feel like you being, you know, like trying to ride somebody's coattail.
Exactly.
You know, you don't want people to think these ill things of you.
Right.
But I was like, you know what? I'm just going to have to, you know, and I told her, I was like, Colby, you know, I'm here. I already know. You know, they say they doing everything out their own pocket. And I was like, you know what? You don't even have to pay me.
So that's
whatever
right
you
there.
need,
That's that
I
love
got
right
you.
Mm.
So I'm here. Even if she yell at me, I'm still here to, you know, help make her dream come true. Because I see it. So I know God, like for me, to come from all the way, like you say, she left. I didn't even know she had left Beaumont. You know, she left Beaumont after she graduated. I left Beaumont. I went to the military.
Okay, shut up. Hold up now. Hell no. You done said something I like. Damn it. Where you go?
Navy.
Okay, well, we ain't gonna talk about you no more. Okay, go ahead. Okay. You went in something. I'm gonna go get on the boat for a little bit. Now I'm messing with you. Hey, I appreciate your service. Really do. I really do.
Thank you.
But you say you didn't know she left? You didn't know she left when?
No, it was like, you know, we like graduation. It was, you know, it was kind of one of those things where you know, got disconnected.
Right, true.
But it was never on bad terms or anything like that.
Right.
But to go there 6 years, you know, come back and then reconnect with her was like crazy. Like we talked on the phone that time, and then we didn't talk again. It was only through social media. Like we just didn't really call each other, but social media, you know, we would DM each other or, you know, I would just tell her like, hey, you know, I'm proud of you. You know, you're doing awesome. So it was always little things like that. So for her to, you know, say, hey, I'm doing this and, you know, do you want to be a part? It was like, I told her like, that was huge for me. Just that little, you know, act was, you know, enough for me, where, you know, everybody is in different parts of their lives and to come together, you know, after going through things and, you know, all kind of stuff. So that was just like, that's wild to me. God is really, she got favor. That's all I can say.
Yeah. No, I see it. I'm telling you, I see it. I see it.
Man, she has it. It's her time. You know, when they talk about your time, like it's her time. Like
people don't understand
for
that.
real.
People don't understand that.
Yeah,
time.
it's her time. You know, and everybody wants to put their timing against God's timing. But if it's on your time, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna fail. And when I say fail, it's just it ain't gonna
I had to hit the button on you right there because you preaching some stuff I be talking about so much.
You know, you gonna fall back 10 times. But when you walk in His path, when He tell you do something and you move on faith, man, everything falls into place. You know, those people that you walked across one time, you know, come back around full circle in your life, and you like, oh my God, like this is why I met you. Yeah. You know, God had them knowing, even if you didn't talk to them for years, all of a sudden they come back in your life. You're like, whoa, you know. So you really have to trust God and trust that process because He always working behind the scenes. Always. You have to keep that part in mind.
Come on now. He got the curtain call. He ain't got to me playing with y'all. He handled the curtain. You know what I'm saying? He handled the damn curtain call. And you know what? This is something that goes with what Denise was talking about. You know, Reese Pieces was over there talking about. No, you know how sometimes in life it's funny, right? Because there's people that have this I'm gonna say the negative energy people, right? And sometimes we don't want to let them go because we are that caring spirit, right? But it's so funny when we do finally let them go. You know what God does? He shoves that person. You know what I'm saying? That's supposed to help you in something. He shoves them, and what happens is people don't think about this right here. That, you know, when they say, you know, God, He won't give you more than He can handle. What happens is we can be stopping our momentum because he's not going to give us more than he's not going to give us the person with the bad energy and the person of positive. You know what I'm saying? He's waiting for you to make it. That's why the free will comes in.
Right.
He wants to give us free will and say, no, you need to get rid of that because I got something for you. I got you.
Yeah.
I got something for you. But you have to, like you said, you have to get out of your own way.
Yeah.
You better stop playing like I ain't just do that right there. I just laid that one all the way home. If everybody ain't saying amen on the daggone thing, I don't know what you're going to do.
Right.
Did I not just do that?
You did that. You
Come
just
on now.
did it.
Yes.
And that's why sometimes
That
we
is so
have to
true.
isolate. We have to take our time away from negative energy.
Yes, we do.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, we do.
We have to
That's
to
true.
sit still. What I said, we have to peace be still and sit with ourselves sometimes and get away. Because if people are not talking about positive, if people are not talking about, you know what I'm saying? Hey, this, you know what I'm saying? Hey, got you on this right here. Hey, no, if they're not doing that, then why are you talking to them?
Facts.
Right.
Facts.
You can't stop them
Right.
from talking, but you know what? You can stop talking to them.
Yeah. Just move around.
Right.
Okay.
You don't have to worry.
Okay.
That's it. Move different. That's my slogan. Move different.
Different.
Move different.
Move different.
Okay.
Move
You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
You know,
I definitely understand. But when you hard headed, he just let them fall over.
that's what he
They
do now.
they fall off.
Ooh,
You be
Mm.
like, what happened? What happened? Where they win? And you still stuck in the past. Like, well, what did I do wrong?
there
Did
you
I
go.
do something wrong?
Mm.
You ain't do nothing wrong. God just say, you know what? Their time is up.
Yeah.
They can't come where I'm trying to take you.
Right.
They can't hang.
Ooh. And then you run around
So-
here, award-winning hairstylist, award-winning makeup artist. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Come on now.
Yes.
Yes. Miss.
What?
Indeed.
Because I seen them categories and I'm playing on. I ain't seen the
Okay.
categories now. Because I'm telling you, if the actors winning the award-winning acting
Okay.
part, it was some makeup she had on.
Okay.
She had an outfit. You better stop playing.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Y'all better stop playing that like this ain't the real thing. Tell us.
Kiana, I walked in and I was just like, I was a mess. I was just like, I can't. And then she just jumped in and she helped me
You
out.
said you can't, and she said she said she
Okay.
can.
I just kind of like threw my hands up and she's like, okay, I got you. And just jumped
She
in.
did.
Just
And
handle it.
She did.
I mean, came my way better than I expected.
Come on now.
Like for myself. I
Right.
was like, oh, this is wonderful.
Mm.
So yeah, so she definitely did that.
So you just in there handling business. Okay, that's good.
handling
Then.
business
Well, I'm
up in
gonna
there.
be happy to see you on set because you know when I you know because I know you're gonna have me all tied up and everything because I'm coming in winning best actor, best newcomer in the scene.
Whoop, whoop.
You know what I'm saying? I might have nothing but 7 seconds. She might have found a 7-second role for me.
He in that thing.
A walk by. I might have a strong walk by, but that walk by gonna be the
That's gonna
best
be
walk
the best
by.
walk by
Okay.
ever.
Right?
Getting an Oscar for that walk
Cause they
by.
were like, who the hell was that walk by?
Right.
That's what they gonna say.
It's gonna
People
happen
be
all the time.
rewinding it. Hold on, rewind it
Right,
again.
you know what I'm saying?
See him again.
The Rotten Tomato people gonna be rewinding the tape. Like, who that did that walk by? I know she was acting, but who did the walk by?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? That was G5. Well, get him in the office right now. That damn walk by was serious.
Yeah.
Through with the walk by.
You know what I'm saying? And the wardrobe and makeup for the best walk by scene. Goes to Kiana. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So you can get all the awards and
I
everything.
love
But we're gonna make
it.
sure
I
it
love
happens. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Tony. Tony talking about some amen.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? You know, they preaching not here. You know what I'm saying? She's preaching though, and she was preaching. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
man.
Said misery loves company. You're right about that, Tony. Misery does love company. You know what I'm saying? Hey.
Man.
Ooh, okay. Well, hey, listen, I'm glad you called in. I really am.
Thank you, boo-boo.
Me too.
And I sure look
You're
forward to seeing
welcome.
you on set. Don't worry about it. It might be next year sometime. I don't know, but I'm gonna be on set.
Okay.
I'm gonna be on set now. So for my walk by scene, I need to be looking. You know, we talk about wardrobe and everything. But I just want to make sure that I'm looking good. I got to smile now.
Man,
You see
it depends on what.
What's
So
that?
it depends on what your role is. If your role, you know, I may, you know, have a gray, you know, pimp,
Ooh.
strip down the beard, some
Ooh.
silver, you know,
Ooh.
platinum or something, you know.
Oh, don't you gonna pat me up?
But that's
Ooh.
another story.
Okay. Hey, what movie is that? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we gotta talk about that movie right there. Now.
Cut up.
Sound like you got your own scene right
Okay.
here. You know what I'm saying?
She done created a
What
whole
What
scene.
kind of movie you got going on over there?
Find out.
She's sitting over there and got to tail read and showed out. You know what I'm saying? All right. Hey, I appreciate you. Definitely. You know what I'm saying? And,
All right, thank
And
you.
I ain't lying. I look forward to seeing you on set. Okay.
Oh yeah, I'll be there.
Okay. I'm gonna be there too. Don't worry. I'm gonna show up. I'm gonna be a straggler.
Okay.
All right, then. You have a good night. All right.
All right.
All
Y'all
right.
too.
Shout out to my makeup and costume. You know, we go way back and everything. We go back in the military and stuff. We were doing work out there. So okay, why they have self up tonight? All right, check this out. Hey, can I get another call or get one more call in before we shut this thing down? You know what I'm saying? At 512-296-4803. That is 512-296-4803. You can call on in. I need to get a radio show. I'm hearing myself right now. I think I might need to get on radio. We need to call somebody. You know what? We ain't got to call nobody. I make my own. Okay. I get a tower and everything. We're going to go digital. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have our own platform, our own network, our own YouTube.
I'm about to get back to
5-2. What is that?
I'm about to get back to the radio.
Oh, yeah? You on radio too? You ain't talking about that though. Okay, see?
I didn't.
What you done on radio?
I was with Vanguard for a little bit.
Okay.
But I had my own show called the Rewind. So
what kind of show was that?
Back to it. It was hip hop urban our culture. Paying tribute to the oldies because I'm a oldies fan.
Okay.
90s. That's why I don't know none of this new school stuff.
Okay. Maybe shout out to that right there. Them 90s is serious now. I'll tell y'all about them damn 90s. I'll tell y'all about them 90s now. Ooh-wee. We had fun.
We did have fun.
I don't know what's going on with all these people. This was violence around here. We wasn't doing nothing. Listen, we were trying.
What they talking about?
Yeah, you know, listen, we would communicate, talking to the ladies. You know what I'm saying?
It was.
You know, saying, hey, how you doing? You know, hey, what's going on? We were Orange Juice Jones, and you know what I'm saying? I saw you walking in the rain, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, we were talking about the relationships and everything.
Say that.
Come on now.
Take my money.
My house and my car. Just a little. I want to.
Look, we're making our own words. You can have it all, yeah.
Make sweet love. Now we do. I'm a minute. I'm a minute on you. And let me know
I can't
leave you alone.
Ooh, yeah.
You got me. Yeah, I love it. I love
got
it.
me feeling.
Yeah.
Y'all better stop playing. Okay, we so we back to this right here.
God dang it.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, we're gonna run the commercial real quick. We can come back. Last phone call. Then we're gonna close the show out. You know what I'm saying? We get the thoughts of the night. Okay.
Woo-hoo.
Appreciate y'all.
I remember my first paycheck as a company driver. I was appalled. How could I survive on $600 a week gross? Paying bills and managing over the road on a trainer's truck, things could get tight. I knew then that I had to help create the change that I wanted to see. To be impactful to the underserved trucking community, I founded my nonprofit Sunshine for Truckers.
When you're ready for that pickup, there's only one juice to go for, and that's the Jaw Juice. That's 281-455-8797. Get you some of that good stuff. Jaw Juice. When you know it's time to get the mood right. There's only one candle, and that's J Love Candle Co.
Y'all know it's only one candle. You know what I'm saying? That's J Love Candle Co. Listen, I'm winning this thing. Tony M, hey, call in real quick, Tony. You know what I'm saying? You know, you're my boy Tony. You know what I'm saying? Tony. Ooh, yeah. I'm putting them back up. I'm bad. Yeah, we was in here getting up. Who we got on the line? Hold on, my stuff ain't connected, man. Hold on. Something going on. Hold on. I don't know why it ain't connected. Hold on. It's connected. Stay connected.
How about now?
Say something now.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Shout out to my boy Tony M. All day, always.
There's only one camera. They love chemical. Boy, I hear you.
You ever put that Barry White on? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to throw it on, Tony.
Yeah, what do you say? Ooh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh boy, I'm telling you, listen, we had a ball up here tonight. You know what I'm saying?
First and foremost, man, hey, loving the commercials, bro. Loving the commercials, no doubt, man.
Trying to support, trying to support,
yeah.
baby.
Hey, I see you, man. Loving the commercials. Like Pep Moolah, baby. Got them guys over at the Jaw Juice, no doubt about it. See them guys, every week anyway, So,
yeah.
And Jonas, the J Love, man, no doubt, no doubt.
Man. So, that's what we do out here. You know how we do it.
No doubt. So,
hey, man, what you think about the ladies tonight, man?
Man, listen, couple of ladies on their grind, man. Listen, I love it. I look at anybody come through and everybody out there, man. I want to see everybody win, no doubt. We all got opportunity and chance to win, and I enjoy it. I enjoy watching these ladies out here kick ass, man. We talked about it a few times ourselves, right?
We definitely talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So shit, ladies, we don't know.
Man.
Get out there and kick that ass. Either like my grandpa used to say, well, I don't mind you riding, but you got to pick up your feet. So
come on now. Can't be holding nothing back. That's for sure.
Can't be holding it. There you go. Can't be holding nothing back. There you go. So,
but let me ask you this. What do you think about? I mean, look at all that. You know what I'm saying? Kobe's doing, man. She's writing films. She's winning best actress, best director, best film writer. I mean, she did all this best stuff. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this really, bro. I haven't met nobody. I don't know how many people you met, but I ain't met nobody.
I don't know nobody in the industry like that. You see what I'm saying? Sure. But to know somebody through Finecast.
Come on now, you gotta say it again. Act like they didn't come through here. You know what I'm saying? We know they came through here now.
There ain't nothing little about the Finecast, guys. But yeah, man. So like I say, it's great to have people, come through, and thank y'all for coming through, right? Thank y'all for coming through, get that podcast experience. But this show is literally like none other, right? We get to get a feel for you, from young to now. You know what I'm saying? So this show, knowing what I know about y'all, I could send this to like a niece or a nephew, right? But like, hey, check this out. Drama and stuff like that, right? When I was a kid, right? But we had it offered it even in the little school where I was from, right? But so it's just another way to give a youngster like, hey man, you've got this artistic expression, this, that, so on and so forth, right? Hey, check this video out or check this show out. Tell me what you think about it, right? So it's just paving the way for youngsters, and it's more of a of an impactful type of interview and everything with the way you do it, man. So yeah. So that's about how I see that, bro. So
yeah, man.
I sound like I'm probably tongue tied and all that right now.
You sound smooth, man. You the other country boy. You good to go. You know what I'm saying? Hey, give me one question for each one of the ladies tonight, if you don't mind.
One question
for each one of them. A separate question.
One question. All right. Well, here we go. So, here. All right. Here we go. So is there do you see yourself reaching or peaking? Are you afraid of peaking too soon, or do you feel like you can go with whatever you decide to do from this point on, or whatever, keeping yourself fresh and relevant and prevalent in whatever fields you seek? Are you afraid of? Are there a fear of peaking too soon, or running out of gas?
Am I afraid of peaking too soon? No, not at this point. Like I said earlier, if I would have got it sooner, I wouldn't have been ready for it. Especially, I think we have to grow in certain areas. We have to go through certain things. I think right now, the place I'm at, if God put in certain people in my life that are genuine, because, we talk about those people that have fell off and it was meant for them to fall off, because we don't want to get to a place where, we are at a place of growth and as far as in our career, and we have people that are leeching, or we have people that are not truly supporters of you. So at this point, I think when God gives it to me, then it's going to be his timing and it's going to be meant for me to have it. So I'll be prepared and ready for it. I think he's definitely been preparing me for it because I see things I have been through. If I had it, a year ago, 2 years ago, then I could see me not have been ready for it for certain situations. So I think at this point it's purposeful. It's happening the way it's supposed to. Although I'm ready, we always say I'm ready, I'm ready, but
Yeah.
I know his timing is the perfect timing. So
Gotcha.
The boy, I'm telling you, that's the Academy Award answers like that. You know what I'm saying? You just gave her the daggone thing in her hand. She just put that on there.
Didn't have to turn the music off.
Nothing, you know what I'm saying? Look, I ain't had to hit the wrap it up music or nothing. She got the timing. She got the timing down right there. Everything,
Yeah.
Okay. What you got from Reese Nieces? You know what I'm saying? Over here, Reese Pieces.
So is there something on your mind that you want to do your next venture? Is there something you wanting to do that you've been hesitant to do?
That is a really good question. This has been on my mind. Something. It's just like I was explaining before. Like I'm so happy. Like now I'm content, but at the same time I'm enjoying this journey, and I'm definitely eager to know what's in the future for me. Don't know what that is. Like I said, I'm following what God has for me, and I know it's going to be a great journey.
Got you.
I'm just excited. It's always something, and I'm always so curious about like I wonder how would it be? How does this work and things like that. So I'm always like inquisitive. So I'm just taking one day at a time. I'm enjoying the journey as I go.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. Yeah,
she got something brewing.
Yeah.
Something brewing though.
And you know what? I was like going to catch myself. Like, shit. Listen, I hope it ain't nothing like top secret. You don't want to tell the world. You don't want to reveal it. The premiere yet.
Stay tuned. Okay, man. Yeah. Hey, brother, I appreciate you calling in, Tone, as always, man, and all the support you always give to Fivecast. I appreciate you know what I'm saying. You've been with me from day one, bro. And back when my mic checks were toe up. You know what I'm saying? Back when my mics wasn't coming through, I forget a wire. I ain't had that plugged in. You was always there for me, so I always appreciate you, brother. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't going nowhere.
So you know what I'm saying? Reese Pieces, aka Denese, said she said shout out to Tony all daggone day. You know what I'm saying? If y'all see in the comment box right there, shout out the night to the CEO of Lucky Girl. You know what I'm saying? See the CEO, Miss Lucky. She's the owner of at Dope Boy Dreams. You know what I'm saying? And it's not dope like dope drugs. It's dope as in like dope. And so for a woman to start a clothing company, you know what I'm saying, and the apparel is for men. You get what I'm saying? That's a feat in itself. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like how many women start a clothing line for men? Wow. That's deep right there. You know what I'm saying? And so cause most people tend to go with what they are or whatever like that. So I think that's good. In fact, I'm having her on the show. I just think her story is so unique, and when people hear what she has to say, I'm telling you, it's gonna inspire a lot of people. I promise you, like crazy. And I don't even know her whole story because I don't like to learn, from the person. But it just the energy I got from her and just talking to her, I just like, yo, she got a story. And for her to come out to do what she's doing on her own, independent by herself, grinding. No, how some people have people behind them, or there's a guy behind them and stuff like that. No, this is her, single parent, doing it. You know what I'm saying? So if and she's supporting these ladies here tonight. Now, how is that not support? You know what I'm saying? Woman business, single parent doing herself, and she's supporting the meal for the ladies tonight. You know what I'm saying? That's grind right there. That's you get what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we need to see some dope boy outfits in the movie in the show or something.
I was gonna say after this I need to get her
information. Yeah. And see, once again, this is what we have to do.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Just like this young lady I told you. what I'm saying? She was on the show. I mean, I don't know nobody that got a wine. I know people ambassadors for wines, but who has a wine? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Keanu said,
We're gonna bust over Paulette when I get back in the house,
fact,
man.
no, I'm gonna tell you how we don't play. She was on the show. Tony, this guy on the phone, he hit her up the next day, went and met her, and bought bottles from her. But not only that, what he did was he went and told other people about it, and now they want bottles. You get what I'm saying? Like this is what it's supposed to do. Kenyana, you're right. That is awesome that she's doing that. You're right about that, because when you style me and everything, I might want to wear the dope. You know what I'm saying? Boy, dream clothing. So when I do my walk by, I got that gear on. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Shout out, boy. See how this all coming together right now. You better stop playing with me.
It's coming together. Look,
you know what I'm saying? Walkthrough game is strong. You just what now?
I said, I was just talking to the guys about that. You know, we need wardrobe for men.
For men, yeah.
That's right.
It's mostly men. Yeah.
But I was I can, but hey, we got hers.
Come on, you better stop playing.
Yeah.
Stop playing. The connections. You know what I'm saying? And look, and Kiana, I come through my beard oil with Hollywood wearing the beard oil. You know what I'm saying? You see how this thing work. Beard game together. That's all pepper now. Okay. Platinum edition.
Kiana said she'll give you a streak down the
middle. She said a streak down the middle, like, ooh, hug it somebody. With this
cotton candy.
Ooh, come on now. All right, Tony. Hey, I appreciate you, man. When you get a chance to, man, make sure you jump out there and grab some of that dope boy dreams. Gear, man. Like I said, like it ain't dope like drugs. It's dope like I'm dope. Is that a woman's not gonna have a dope. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
But it's good stuff though, man. So we're trying to show a little support. Like I said, she'll be on the show. I think on Tuesday we have her on the show. And then also, man, my girl, I bought where her book at? I'm gonna run a commercial and find her book. Yeah, Dick and Headache.
I got it right.
Yeah, I got it. You know what I'm saying? I think it's right out there. I'm gonna grab it. No, man. I was reading it, bro. Listen, I'm not lying on this one. I don't rely on nothing.
Listen, remember that other book, God dang it, with Charlie and whatever. I don't remember the title of it right now. God dog it, but yeah. Anyway, we're gonna damn sure get it anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely get that, man. It was a page turner, man. As soon as I opened it up, I was like, yo. But it's deeper than, you know what I'm saying? It's not like, you know how titles can be like a title?
Yeah.
It is it is talking about it, but not like that in that way. It's really deep, honestly. It's deep. Yeah. And it's certain, women probably will read this book more so than guys. But if a guy is has open mind, he'll read the book. And it definitely show you some things and teach you some things. That's for sure. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So and she'll be on the show on the 17th. You know what I'm saying? She's coming in on the show on the 17th. And she's about to be a best-selling author anyway. So it is what it is right here on the podcast. That's what we do. Come on now.
Yes,
all day. So hey, I appreciate you, Tony. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go ahead and get the closing words from the beautiful young ladies in here. And then so we get on back. Shout out to you again, Tony. You hot out there in these streets, baby.
Yeah, later on, bro. Y'all take care. Good evening, ladies.
Thank you so much.
All right, brother. Shout out once again, Tony. All right, let me get my girl real quick one more time, and then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna grab this book, and then we're gonna hit the closing remarks.
I remember my first paycheck as a company driver. I was appalled. How could I survive on $600 a week gross? Paying bills and managing over the road on a trainer's truck, things could get tight. I knew then that I had to help create the change that I wanted to see. To be impactful to the underserved trucking community, I founded my nonprofit Sunshine for Truckers.
When you know it's time to get the mood right. There's only one candle, and that's J Love Candle Co.
Turn it out. You getting a walkthrough? I'm gonna tell you today.
Hey. Shout out once again to my girl who we run. We run the Pamela and we ran the candles. Listen, they know how to run the show now. Listen, they coming in. Hey, listen, this is the book right here. Once again, the book is called Dick and the Headache. Sometimes that's all it is. You know what I'm saying? By Charlie Marco. I'm telling you, man, this book. Have you even seen this title?
I have not, but I saw it on your story, and I'm like, oh, I gotta read.
And I'm telling you, I started reading it, right, and I couldn't stop it. I couldn't stop. I'm sitting there trying to do something in the backyard, trying to do some stuff in the back of the house and everything. Couldn't even get it done because I'm like, man, let me put this book down. But it's actually a great book, and I can't wait to get to the end of it. And because if anybody that wrote a book on our show, I'm always read the book. Yeah. And I always purchase the book too because when we have to support, and that's what it's all about. And so I think it's I think it's great. Oh man, she's dope. Yeah, she's an educator here. I forgot what school she teaches at. I forgot. I can't think of the school, man. She's a dope educator. She's a beast. Yeah. She's everywhere. In fact, she's heading to she's going to Africa this weekend and next week. Be there for like a week and a half or whatever. So that's why she's coming back on the show on the 17th. Yes. She's coming back after she gets back. So she specializes in making painful conversations easier. Great conversation. Yeah, that's really important now. Yeah. Yeah. So she definitely doing a thing. So it's in my story. If you go look at my story, you'll see the book. You know what I'm saying? I don't just talk about anything. If I don't talk about nothing, my thing is, if it's about something, we're gonna do it and support. It ain't just about hitting like. It ain't just about subscribing. It ain't just about with all the other stuff. The action behind it, that's what make things happen. You know what I'm saying? Me liking something, it's not gonna buy a book. But I learned something from the book. It's not just about going to support something just because I supported it. No, really, she put work into this. Exactly. So if they put work into it, I want to check it out and see what's going on. So I'll finish it tomorrow. I'll definitely finish it tomorrow, if not tonight, but I'll finish it tomorrow. But great book. You know what I'm saying? Charlie, she's doing a thing. I can't wait to get her on the show on the 17th. You know what I'm saying? Just have this long conversation. Just about what she's doing. I see what she's doing out in the city. I see what she's doing everywhere. I mean, she's literally, if you're on her Instagram, she is everywhere. You know what I'm saying? But she's in the places that's the right places. And she's making things happen. So that's what I appreciate about her. You know what I'm saying? So shout out for them, Charlotte, doing her thing. Okay, so we're getting this part of the show. See, we had so much fun. Look, we had 2 hours and 40 minutes. Yeah, it didn't seem, you know what I'm saying? It didn't seem like it did. It didn't. I know. You know what I'm saying? I know. So we're gonna start over here with Reese Pieces. Denese's. Yeah.
Denese's.
2 questions. What I ask everybody. How was your experience? You know what I'm saying? From pickup to now. And what did you learn tonight?
Oh, the experience is amazing, like 5-star. I mean, picked up. I mean, treated like a royalty, like a celebrity. And then you had a nice meal, after hard days of work, you come in with a meal, nice drink, conversation, I mean, the vibes are all good. I mean, I was so nervous, I was like, I don't do no microphone. But this experience had been so just chill. Just really really good. So, I mean, I enjoyed the experience. What I take from this, I always love learning about other people and different things it's like I know Shacolby, but I don't know certain things, layers, different things about her. I'm learning things about you. I'm learning, you're a country boy, love that. I love that. And just learning different things and, learning about myself too through the questions that people ask me. And it's like, oh, I never really sit there and reflected on a question like that. So it kind of even helped me to realize some things about myself. So, yeah, so.
All right, then a shout out to that right there. You got to learn in the end. That's good. That's good. All right, then, Miss Colby. 2 things. How was everything? You know what I'm saying, the experience tonight from pickup to now, and what did you learn tonight?
The experience was amazing. I'm all about the experience in everything I do. I want someone to have an experience, like you say, from the beginning to end. So for you, the pickup, like, oh, okay, to get on, the spinner, and you have our face on the back, to get here, and we have a meal, we have drinks, and then, you know, to say get comfortable, because, you know, I do interviews, and I've got to a place where they're kind of run the same way. You know, I'm accustomed to what's going to be asked, you know, and so to get here and it's totally different. It's like, no, relax, you know, no, you're not going to get those same questions. We're going back, you know, and I love that, because that lets people see the human side of you. That lets people see, you know, where you come from. Everybody don't know that. Like I said, everybody gets that perception of social media, but they don't really know that the struggle. They don't know what you've gone through. They don't know your pains. They don't know your tribulations. And so for people to get a little insight of that, to resonate and be like, oh, okay, she's human just like me. And so I love that you bring that out and people get to see that side of you. So the experience has been amazing. And I would definitely say this is one of my favorite, if not my favorite interview.
I heard that right there. It's not, but it is. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? She got to be nice. She got to be nice. Don't hurt no feelings out here. But they got to step their game up.
Step your game up.
Yes.
Step your game up. What I learn and continuing to learn, I think, is that, you know, God is going to give you what you need. And so to put people in my life that he's put, even for this interview today, even for Denese, you know, bringing me along with her for the interview, even Kiana coming to the house today and say, you know, let me help you get dressed, let me get your makeup done, and calling, you know, to hear people talk the way they talk about you. It is the most, I can't even explain it, because sometimes it's overwhelming, because, you know, you go through things with people that stab you in the back, people you think that love you and have your back. And to see genuine people that do this for nothing, you know, that lets God's love on you, how much he loves you, how much he's going to give you what you need. He's going to put the people in place to get you where you need to get. And so I'm continuing to have faith and continue to push, continue to pursue, continue to go with my purpose. And he's going to give me what I need, and he's going to give me the people to help me get there, you know, and me helping them in a way. Everybody that's in my life, they're not just my hairstylist, my designer, you know, my partners in making these films. There's stories behind it, and I get to hear everybody's story and how we're filling in those voids for one another, besides pushing for our purpose. It's deeper. It goes way deeper, and I love it. I love how we're helping each other on our healing process. I love it.
Shout out to that right there. Listen, see, that's how you end a show. That's how you bring a show to the way it needs to be brought. You know what I'm saying? That's when you can say director's cut. You know what I'm saying? Curtain call, all that other stuff. We can applaud at the end. You know, I told you I want to be part of the end part of the show. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it's about. But listen, ladies, I really, and you're right. That was deep. You know what I'm saying? Kiana got y'all back. You know what I'm saying? Listen, y'all gonna tell you that was deep. It was deep. You know, but when people do things for the genuine, because they want to see you win, they want to see you succeed, they want you to see you better. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. They want to put you in their mouth when you're not in the room, and that's what she did with you. She put you in a room. You know what I'm saying? Ain't like it's the best room, but she put you in a room. You understand? Yeah. Where people can watch and pay attention and be like, huh. Or like I told you before, there's networks, right? Yeah. Connections. And people are like, okay. Got it. You know what I'm saying? That's what it becomes. That's what it's about. And it's so simple if we just do it, though. Yeah. If we just do it, I'm telling you, how do you lose? We don't lose when we just do that. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? We can't lose. I should be putting, I don't care if it didn't happen. Hey, check this out. Hey, so-and-so said this right here, blah, blah, blah. Digging a headache, right? You get what I'm saying? You know, because I could have not bought the book. Yeah, I could have not bought it. I could have just waited till she came on the show, couldn't I? You know what I'm saying? But what I do is I have a show tomorrow. I got an opportunity, me and the young man tomorrow. We're going to talk about digging a headache. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Bow. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We're going to talk about your shows tomorrow. Bam. We're going to talk about the young lady's wine tomorrow. Bam. We're going to talk about Hollywood's beard oil tomorrow. Bam. You know what I'm saying? You need a home, you need to call, you know what I'm saying, Reese's Pieces and Nieces, aka Denese's. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Get your style game together and everything. You know what I'm saying? If we do this, what does it cost? What did that cost? What did that cost? Nothing. But what did it do? It put us out there. It put our name. And I have an issue. This is what I have an issue. Because, hey, listen, I'm going to tell you, I got my flaws all day long. Okay, and I'm telling you my flaws is this right here. I don't have no expectation of nobody. None. I have zero expectation. You know what I'm saying? Which is great for myself. But I do have this expectation. If I put somebody in position, you get what I'm saying? I'm not asking you to give nobody nothing because people should work for what they get.
Yeah.
But all I'm saying is, like, you can walk in that room with them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even if I walk into a room and if I have 4 books and I ain't say nothing to nobody, and I just said, I know people have to sit in someplace all day and they listen to some lecturing or whatever, I'm gonna just lay some books down in different places. Throughout the day, people are gonna look at the book. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the book was in the room. So even if one person took out their phone and said, let me figure out who this person is, then I've done it. I've done it. You get what I'm saying? I didn't need 100 people. I just need one of them because I took them somewhere where they wasn't at.
Yeah.
That's what we have to do. We have to make people understand that, hey, I'm not calling you say, hey, I'm gonna put your stuff on my store. I'm not calling nobody saying that. I'm just gonna do it. You should notice that I did that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You should notice that I did that.
Yeah.
At least notice I did it. You know, but some people have this expectation what that person should have done it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
You're
why
right.
we won't move forward.
Right.
Because
You're
people
right.
start thinking there was an expectation in it. You get what I'm saying?
You're absolutely right.
That's what kills us.
Yeah.
That's what kills
Yeah.
us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, there's no way somebody come on my page and they like something, whatever. I'm gonna tell you what I do. And I learned this I learned from my daughter. My daughter would go, you know what I'm saying? This was she was in college. You know what I'm saying? As an influencer, as a model. You know what I'm saying? Like a model, not just Instagram, but a model. She would get thousands of people would say something. You know, she would reply to everybody. Thousands.
Wow.
And this girl, one time she had like 80,000, you know what I'm saying, real people, not no bots, real people. Thousands. She would go through her thing and she would respond in some type of way to every one of them. Because those people took the chance to say something, they looked at her and they said, oh man, that was nice what you got on. Her thing is like, Dad, you don't know how that person who nobody probably ever reacts to them. And the fact that you gave them, hey man, thank you. I appreciate that. Heart, thank you. To them, it could have meant everything. Because to them, they could have seen her as something. Oh man, she's beautiful, she's smart, she's genius. Oh, she actually replied, and they probably jumped around the damn building because they responded.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. People like to be loved. And like to be
There you
seen.
go.
Simplest thing.
There you go. So me, I take it to the point of if somebody else say something to me on my stuff, guess what I do? I'm saying something back to them.
Yeah.
Something. You get what I'm saying? Because they didn't have to. That's the thing, because nobody has to. And that's the thing we have to look at. And when we bring in people places and we doing things and we see people doing something, we got to be like, yo, I want you to win. I want to support that right there. Okay. Hey, this is what I have to bring to you. Okay. Once again, you got the cups, you got the napkins. Okay. Now we got cups and napkins and plates. We have to do it.
Yeah.
And that's what this platform is for. It's for what's not popular. It's for what's not the thing to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pick you up in some damn slides on with my smiley face socks on. Because you know why? Because ain't nobody trying to press nobody. I only press nobody on earth but God. You get what I'm saying?
I love it.
You get what I'm saying?
It made us comfortable.
They're damn right. You know what I'm saying? Swag on 1,000. Swag on 1,000. I don't care what I got on. You know what I'm saying? You know. So hey, I appreciate everybody. I appreciate you guys for coming through.
Thank
you know
you
what I'm saying? And the final bit of surprise when you're going back. It ain't a surprise, but it's something that never happened. It's something that's never happened to you before after leaving a show. What's going to happen on your way back? Which is great because that becomes part of the experience.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And that's a good thing. So hey, I'll see y'all tomorrow. We'll have my boy You know what I'm saying? Lee, aka We Made It Out. He's coming in tomorrow from San Antonio. In fact, I don't know if he's coming from Louisiana because he's from New Orleans. But he's coming in for the show. He got into the hot shot business, the trucking business. Started him out like a year ago. And and he is killing the game and he's doing it. And from a young man who come from the streets of New Orleans, you know what I'm saying, you know, where his partners they dead, or a lot of his partners in prison doing life right now. He come from that world. Got out of that world, Katrina happened, got out this way, went out to the oil fields, working in the oil fields. Came out of that, you know what I'm saying? And so when I met him, he was just thinking about something. Went to San Antonio, we had a conversation about some things, and now he's one of the big dogs out there. And so he's here to tell his story tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? And it's time for people to hear his story. And when they hear it, I'm telling you, it's going to motivate a lot of people. It's going to show people that you can come from certain lifestyles, you know what I'm saying, are growing up in certain areas that are considered in society as the raunchiest, bad place, can't survive, all that, and still come out and do, you know what I'm saying, what he's doing. And he still gives back to his city of New Orleans. He gives back to his friends, the ones that are past, whether he's at grave sites visiting or his partners that are in prison right now, you know what I'm saying? Or the ones who've gotten out, you know what I'm saying? He's pushing people to go in a great direction. So and I'm so happy to have him on show tomorrow. So that's gonna be a good thing. So hey, I'll see y'all tomorrow, 7 p.m. You know what I'm saying? I think we eating chicken wings tomorrow. So we're gonna do it easy, you know what I'm saying? So hey, we're sponsors for tomorrow. You're gonna have it light, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna have chicken wings. So that's the easy thing to do. All right, so we're gonna end with that old classic jam, you know what I'm saying? New era, and I will see y'all tomorrow, and I appreciate you everything.
King of no cat, baby. Take, wheel. Everybody take, wheel. Come on, take, wheel. To the take, wheel. Everybody take, wheel. You got to speak to me, bitch, I don't give a fuck. Give you a jab to the nose and make you say what's up. I'm in the club, nigga, tuck with the long barrel. When the music stop having singing, not Christmas carols. People hate me, man, I really do know why. They see the wings on my back and they know I'm gon' fly. So what the fuck supposed to do? Just try to please people. Got my MBK crew family and I don't get people. Remember, used to put newspaper in my tennis shoes. Used to walk around in them Denese, the mini shoes. For party nigga, I was too thugged out for that. Never told all my enemies I couldn't be a rat. But niggas told on me, nigga, they got it in return. Now in they mama's living room in a nice earth. Fuck you, your whole crew, bitch, cause you gon' get caught. Blow your brains out in your lap, now hold that thought. Motherfuckers, stop pretending of a new era. Jay will get in it poppin', nigga, cause I'm so clever. You can love me, you hate me, nigga, but I'm still with it. G5 legacy never ending, bitches, stop pretending. This is the beginning of a new era. Jay will get in it poppin', nigga, cause I'm so clever. You can love me, you hate me, nigga, but I'm still with it. G5 legacy never ending, bitches, stop pretending. This just for my killers who just straight up murder. Leave you in the sewer dead just like a ninja turtle. I got connects with the real fucking black mob. And I'm trying to get it right for my man God. So anytime I don't believe me, that there's no problem. Niggas will torture your ass, you wish they fucking rob you. Menace to society, that's my favorite one. Desert Eagle 50 caliber, that's my favorite gun. My nature gun, and yes, I'm gunning for the fucking dome. You the homie kid, cause you always running fucking home. MBK the boy, your house will clap it up. I run my mouth like a big booty bitch, I can back it up. Try niggas on pickups just like they did in Jasper. Keep fucking around, your new friend is gonna be Casper. You gonna be in the casket, people crying and coughing on you. But so many hoes ain't taking can play golf for you. Motherfuckers, stop pretending of a new era. Jay will get in it poppin', nigga, cause I'm so clever. You can love me, you hate me, nigga, but I'm still with it. G5 legacy never ending, bitches, stop pretending. This is the beginning of a new era. Jay will get in it poppin', nigga, cause I'm so clever. You can love me, you hate me, nigga, but I'm still with it. G5 legacy never ending, bitches, stop pretending. Fuck that shit, bro, I'm tired of being nice. White shit in your head, this Mac is not a fucking lice. I keep the termites fed, like a pistol, stay with some lead. Like Marita, dog, stay with some bread. I lived in the trailer, not no projects. It's still got it, but you couldn't run on my set. I kill niggas, dog, and also I kill time. Tell out my snitches, head to fucking moms. Niggas tell on me, goddamn, they drop the fucking dime. Your brains are gone, now you out of your fucking mind. And niggas know I fight you, bitch. Yeah, I'm ready to strap, but they don't fucking understand to get the bitch to their head, they gun clap. It's the beginning of a new era. Jay will get in and poppin', nigga, cause I'm so clever. You can love me, you hate me, nigga, but I'm still winning. G5 legacy never in the bitches, the beginning. This is the beginning of a new era. Jay will get in and poppin', nigga, cause I'm so clever. You can love me, you hate me, nigga, but I'm still winning. G5 legacy never in the bitches, the